parking in this slot here.
Suppose I handicap.
I am handicapped. I'm psychotic.
Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
No, you fool. We're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Surrounded by assholes.
Coach, I've got AIDS.
Welcome. Whoa. I gotta back me down. Jesus, everything's pinging way too high. Welcome to the show, everybody. I have got to careful with that. Bam. There we are. Hey, how you doing? How's everybody? How's everybody's Wednesday? Hump day. Humpity hump. B. Kellis 1296 saying boo. What are you saying boo to? The show hasn't even begun. We've only just begun to stream. We've only just begun to stream. We'll talk about Trump and stuff going on with Trump. We've got a fairly lengthy video to break down about the Don. We've got a fully packed show to go till 5:30. That being said,
Fuck off.
No, damn it! I will not fuck off. I fucked off yesterday. I hurt my arm. What's up, homie? Hey, Brian S. Good to see you. Let's minimize this one. We'll go over why we were off yesterday in just a second. We will also cover some interesting show news that I won't say I deserve it at all. But I will say I certainly didn't help that situation. Alrighty. We'll start off walking and learn to run. I don't think we will. Smoke out broads. Sorry, Johnny. I mean, yeah, we get it, Johnny. Valentine's Day is coming up. Those strawberry-covered chocolates with the white gorilla milk all over them. We all over it when we get it. The hell are you talking about, Danger Bear Wolf Turtle? At Brian S., all is well. Yeah, we're all doing great here. I hope you guys are, too. Oh, George F., I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? Moment of silence for Mooper. It's a sad thing. I worry about losing Al all the time. And, yeah, I think that would bug me if that happened. So some of you might be noticing that the coloring is off a touch. That's because a light died. Or not died, a lamp broke. The lamp that's over there broke. It once had one of these little dangly, like pull string bits in it. You know, you just chink. I liked that, and that broke. So we might be plumb fuckered on that lamp. We'll see. I can't stop hearing this damned. I believe in Joe Hendry. Johnny, is there a cure for my toe-nitis? Says Smoke Out Prods. There will be some songs in the near future. There is a AI program that we have found that we're going to be making some stuff. There's going to be some interesting changes coming up in the future of this program. I have some content to make for this show and for old Steel Toes over there. And once that content is made, I am also going to be starting a Patreon in the near future for reviewing and discussing content that can't be done on YouTube or on a live stream. It'll get me in trouble. It'll get me popped, whatever. And we'll put a variety of those. We'll try to start finding and stockpiling stories already. And there will be some song parodies and things that we can't, again, just outwardly do. Johnny, that sucks. I pulled one of those chains off. The only and only the tiniest bit of chain was left. Right? If I can couple it together, because I fixed another lamp like this, if I can couple it together, it'll be okay. More than likely, we're going to have to ditch the lamp and move one of my other desk lamps over here. And then, if we end up doing that, I want to get a fucking floor lamp again for over there and then just make that problem solved. Mr. Muscles broke a lamp. No, it wasn't even Mr. Muscles. It was, I was trying to stream and I turned off a lamp and it broke, okay? Look, stuff happens, all right? And I'm not Mr. These aren't muscles. These are noodly arms, and I've got noodly arms and noodly legs. Hey, foot. Oh, boy. Jerk off to that. We've got a variety of things to show you. A guy put a fucking roller coaster in his own house. We've got a bunch of big clips to play through. We're probably going to need all of the time we can get. Our goal for today is at $65, so everything we get on Twitch, Venmo, PayPal, YouTube, all of those counts to it. I was hoping... oh, boy. I was hoping that we would have a buyout from Rumble by now, but still have over $50 in this pending thing, and once that clears, you got cuck arms, I guess. Says Brian S. Hey, if you didn't know, where's old Steel Toe on the Teespring thing? Let's pull up his shop quick. I suppose we could go through YouTube. We can close that one because we don't need it. We can go to Steel Toe. And, I'm going to sneeze. All right, I think we're good. All right, here we go. More. Where we see that. Links, channel details. No. You what, dude? Come on. All right, so pause this. No, I don't. I just want it paused. No, this is the wrong one. Go back, pause it. This is from 8 days ago. Okay. All right, where is... Dude, come on, man. How hard is it to find your fucking store? I put a shirt up there. How hard is it to find your goddamn store, man? Good God. Store. Here we go. Did it update with the other ones that are here? Oh my God, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. You can get the fucking Johnny-krutches shirt in goddamn any color. Holy fuck nuggets, is there a fuck ton of those. All right, I guess there's a shit ton of those. Can I go straight to the store? I want the cuck ham. I want the cuck ham. I stand with Johnny Premium. Dude, why is that even there? Get rid of it. There's 8 million of those. All right, featured. Can we go to the website itself? Oh my God, this is difficult. You know what? Screw it. We're going to just go searching it on Teespring and see how that works. It is Teespring, right? Yeah, Teespring. Teespring. Start creating. No, I just want to search for Discover Shop. There we go. Start creating. It's free. I don't want to create. Just fuck it. Screw it. You know what? I'll pull up the design that I sent somebody else. And did a... All right. Where is the design? I sent somebody else the design. We will close this and open it in browser. Is that it? No. That's what... Is this the one? Restyle, face swap. No. More. Close. What is it? Open in browser or something? Open. I remember I opened it in a specific way. And it put the background. Open link. Here we go. Open link. There we go. On the hopefully on the store. I can't check right now. Hopefully on the store in a variety of colors available to you. You can get the Johnny's Exotic Meat Market Home of the Cuck Ham shirt. Oh, dude, my camera. Jesus. Oh, my Lord. Hi, kids. Digger. LOL. Come here often, says former president. I don't think that's really former President Bill Clinton. I don't think that's really former President Bill Clinton. Is going to be single soon. Now's your chance to snag him. I never wanted to snag Ryan Reynolds, but thank you for that information, Saint Caesar. Brian S. Oh, man. Does she feel bad enough to baby you? Get a heating pad for dinner in bed. Who are we talking about? Oh, Brian S. What's going on with Brian S.? Life's been good. Then I pulled my back this morning, though, messing around with my wife. Oh, dude. Yeah, that is your... Johnny played Japanese Boy by Anika? No, I don't want to. Johnny, play this thing. No, I don't think so. Man, I didn't hear you leave last night, Johnny. You should have woken me, says former President Bill Clinton. Sounds weird for you to say that. That sounds really weird for you to say that. Cuckham will hold your meat when she won't. No. Home of the Cuckham for when you'd rather watch them eat. Like, that's literally the thing. Home of the Cuckham for when you'd rather watch them eat. The story takes about 32 minutes to load. What? The store only takes about 32 minutes to load. I mean, it might have to... I am lost in the store. Yeah, I got to figure some shit out with that. I don't know why my shirts are listed as so many different listings. You should be able to just pick the color when you pick the shirt. The design should be one design. Like We Stand with Johnny-Krutches, available in a variety of colors. You're supposed to be able to pick the colors, and then you make it at one listing. Like, that's what I... you know what? Danger Bear Wolf Turtle, please. Your girl didn't call you a... Didn't leave you in the middle of her sleep. Oh, I have no idea what we're talking about. Now you guys are all having too much fun. Wow, somebody had fun. What is happening, says Danny Kirk. We're showing the design. I don't have a way to access it on Aaron's shop at the moment. But the design available in like red, gray, whatever. A couple of them is here. We'll take the chat box off the screen for a minute. It's the one sitting behind me. Johnny's Exotic Meat Market, the gem shirt. Johnny's Exotic Meat Market, home of the Cuckham for when you'd rather watch them eat. It's available if you want it on the Steel Toe Show website. I get the proceeds, so it's like I make the money off of it, and okay, interesting. I did not know that. At any rate, like I said, that's available. You can get it on the Steel Toe website. We're gonna have our shop back up with that design and others in a couple of days, so that'll be available for everyone. So we'll have that going. And what was the other thing we had to talk about? Oh yeah. So not only when it rains, it pours. Not only did we lose. Not only did we miss the goal on Monday. We took off Tuesday because of hurting my arm and stuff. I was trying to baby my arm so it wouldn't get all screwed up. It's still really sore, but hopefully we'll be fine. Picking myself up during Aaron's show was a lot like picking myself up in the chair, and I do that a lot when I do this show, mine or his. I adjust, I pick myself up, and I have to and it's been a little rough. So we took. Why did the police raid the pet shop? They were looking for the cat burglar. Nice. Dad jokes continue. Thank you, Wild Saffron. So we took the day yesterday. Arm and shoulder are a little better, but we'll be all right. I had been a little weirded out that I didn't receive a payout recently from Hemponics. I went and I checked. They closed down their affiliate program a little while ago. So if you use the link that I've been putting up for Hemponics, it'll take you to their website, but they don't do the affiliate program anymore. Have you considered asking God for a refund? Who are we talking about? All right, of course, Beefcake. I'll pop him back. You should not quit the show, Johnny. You should hot quit the show, Johnny, and make internet history. What? No, thank you. No, smoke out prods. I'm not really worried about that. Anyways, so we've lost a sponsor, and we have a full goal today, and with nothing that's made any traction on any of that. So we'll link the PayPal, the Venmo, the Cash App, all of those. And if you want to support the show, we will again be doing the We'll do the studio auction on Friday. If you all right. You know what? Boop. All right. Boom. There's that one. Let's pin it. Being married is overrated. I mean, look, if I could talk about my wife for 1 minute, I think we could all agree. Better to not, you know what I mean? I've been locked in for a while. Otherwise, I'd be out of here like faster than, white on rice. I can't stand her. Honestly, she's a pain to be around. And it gets me down all the time. That's why I got to let her do her own thing. God, I was hoping she'd be president. That'd keep that bitch busy for 4 years. I couldn't get away from it. All right, let's pin this message to the top. Message pinned, right? All right, there we go. And then we'll put it up in here and pin it there. Not that it'll matter. Boom, boom. I mean, we'll fuck it up. It don't matter. I got all the documents on the deep state, but I'm not even gonna bother fucking Chuck Schumer. No, we're not. Chucky Schumer fucking sucks. All right. Manually or end of stream. Thank you. And there. All right, we've got all of those set up. We'll open the apps on the phone. I love watching Johnny cringe at them. I mean, cringe is a strong word. They get me in a place. You know what? I'm not worrying about that. Let's close this and open this up. He just wanted her to be president so that way he could look at the hot entrance coming in. Come on. Danger Bear, Wolf Turtle, the hot entrance? I think he means interns. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he means, but let's go to the Venmo to open that up. That's a day ago. Did we count that? We must have. All right. And there we go. There we go. And let's check the Cash App one just to make sure we know. And there we go. All right, we're good. It's been okay. I'm blocked in Toe Chat, so my jokes only made the ether chuckle. I'm sorry. All right, God. Well, you're not blocked in this chat, so feel free to throw in jokes with money because we need to make money. I'm being a beggy piece of shit. All right, let's load our stories. Fortunately, we don't have to mute our audio for that. We will get our Teespring site up and running with everything on that. All right, here we go. Open hyperlink. Open hyperlink. Open hyperlink. Oh, right. Okay, we got to do that. Open hyperlink. So today we're going to be talking about we got robots from China. We got some scary robot stories. Mitch McConnell did not Mitch McConnell attempted stairs.
What keeps baby's
And
skin
unfortunately,
healthy?
no.
A diaper
No.
that doesn't leave
No,
skin
no,
marks.
no, no, no.
That's-
Stop. All right. Mitch McConnell attempted stairs, and we've got a story about it. And then we've got an update on Daniel Penny. We've got an update on a couple of things, like the people living in Japan. And then where did we get? Nope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. All right. It's great to see me, right? I used to be able to unban people, but I don't think he'd block me again. Okay. I don't know why. Anyhow, we've got Lab Glass. I had to drop 11K on a furnace/AC combo today, so it's on y'all until Friday. I'm sorry, Lab Glass. I'm sorry. I understand. What about Joe Hendry? I don't have that video, so there's nothing about Joe Hendry on here. I will not be helping you with Joe Hendry. Bill Clinton mirrors get angry. That's an odd take. Mirrors? Mitch McConnell attempting stairs is the same as Johnny attempting stairs. Actually, it's worse, because if I fall, I won't break shit, or at least not as bad. Daniel Penny has curly hair. I don't like it on him, but usually curls are nice. All right. SH, Joe Hendry stole his idea from Carlos something, a meme in 2013. Like Carlos Mencia? Mr. President, are you still selling vagina-dipped cigars? They were never for sale, Jay Bra. He just had one. Oh. It's looking like it's going to be a rough week for me. It's a hard knock life for me. They were just for personal consumption, right? They're just personal consumption. Ah, fuck, it's still sore. As long as I don't have to lift myself up with my left arm, we're good. But guess what I constantly have to do? And the legs don't help either. Oh, boy, is this going to be fun. And my lights broke. The lights that I had up there broke, so I can't use them in lieu of that. It's horrible all over. Oh, dear Lord. Mr. President, you're selling Bill Clinton. Resin sample exploded during transport. Now I have broken glass and resin to clean up. I'm sorry. Joe Laundry, some gay dancer. Geez, you are having a day, says Snowcat Tish. Me or Brian? Brian S. is having a day. I've been having a day since yesterday. I found out that I lost my lamp. I got to get that fixed. I lost my set of lights up there. I got to get that figured out. My computer auto-updated shit that screwed up a bunch of stuff, so I got to untangle those. Both. Yeah. I lost a sponsor. Oh, and so far our goal for today is bingo for today, so we'll see how we do. We've got to make 65 to go till 5:30. You should go to Keemstar and ask to do local radio. Keem pretty much has everyone signed up now. Tell that to Aaron. I don't care. One, I think it's a dumb idea. Two, I don't think Aaron will do it. And three, don't tell me ideas you have for Aaron. I don't care. Forward this along. No. Heard Aaron fired you too. Okay, you're having a week. No, Aaron never fired me. Fuck that. I have Wednesdays off now. He didn't fire me. He cut back a day and my pay. So other than that, not fired. All right? Not fired. And the only reason he cut back a day in my pay is because he can't afford to do those things. So there you go. All right. I'm joking. Oh, well, you never know. Aaron lost his U.S. aid money, had to cut staff. Exactly. Former President Clinton has it. Can you forward this to Aaron with a finger? I mean, I can't, but thank you for the... If you want to throw in those suggestions on Rumble or YouTube with a couple of bucks, then cool. We're still waiting on Rumble to pass that $54 so we can do a buyout on a day on Rumble. Well, a day and a half at this point almost. So if we can get that going, oh my Lord, will that be awesome. Until then, we're waiting. And then YouTube's going to buy out like sometime next week. We'll buy out 2 or 3 days. So that could be good. Jesus Christ. Former President Bill Clinton is apparently attempting to plant a flag in Canada. I'm not reading till tomorrow. What's the emergency? What? SH, my steel-toed shoes keep me safe. Oh, dude. Oh, I get it, because when she does readings, he gets in trouble. All right, God. Want to smoke and watch Netflix? I feel like everybody's once again thirsted on Digger. That's fine. It just, could you support the show when you do it? All right, let's load. Oh no, we did load all of our stories. So we have all of our stories, and that still sucks. A man tattooed the words "I love you" on his penis. When he showed his wife, she said, "There you go, trying to put words in my mouth." She smelled Canadian. I didn't know that they had a scent. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. Reactions from Trump and the Gaza Strip. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. What the stories for subscribers? Pick your plan. I don't want to pick a plan. So you know what? Guns allowed. What was it? What was this one? Guns allowed in Bourbon Street security zone for Super Bowl, but coolers weren't. Yeah, all right. You know what? Don't care. I don't care. We have 8 minutes of video to show you China's new videos circulating on social media show the buzzy Chinese startups AI-powered humanoid robots patrolling the streets. All right, let's see these. All right, I'm going to say right now, you have the music on here too, like the whatever music, right?
Engine AI is really leaning into the RoboCop aesthetic. Videos circulating on social media show the buzzy Chinese startups AI-powered humanoid robots patrolling the streets of Shenzhen. According to Chinese state media.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Play. Look.
Engine AI is really.
I need you to pause at the part I need.
Aesthetic. Videos circulating on social media show the buzzy Chinese startups AI-powered humanoid robots patrolling the streets.
So hold on a minute. You're telling me that you felt that this robot would be more or less intimidating than this lady. I got bad news for you. Unless this lady is an abnormality within China, she's too short to be intimidating. Look, if the robot's smaller than her, I mean, I suppose it's got to be like crazy strong, right? $2 for a whiff of some Canadian flannel, says Ball Steve. Well, thank you. Twitch, Rumble, King Kong Dong Digger about to piss tubers off. What? Oh, Balls Deep linking the shop. All right, hey, cool. Let's see Let's see if we can check out if it's on the shop, because I put it up there yesterday. If it's on the listing. Oh, wow, it is taking a while to load. That is shocking. Holy Jesus. I feel like we gotta limit these. Are they? All right, okay. Okay, so there's like two. There's something weird about the different color shirts being linked through, because there's oh, the women's comfort tee is one of them. All right, so let's switch over. So we have the Save Gordy shirt, the steel toe shirt, Save Gordy. This one doesn't have a back on it, but again, let's the exotic meats tee. The exotic meats tee in lemon yellow, gray, or my personal favorite, red, because I'm a bitch. Red, come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. There we go. Home of the cuck ham. Johnny's Exotic Meat Market. Home of the cuck ham for when you'd rather watch them eat. It's a beautiful shirt. It's available on the Steel Toe Show, and I get all of the proceeds on their shop. We'll have it on mine when I get my shop retooled this weekend. I'm going to get that all done and taken care of, putting all of my designs up there, including ones you won't be able to get on the Steel Toe Show shop, like the first ever Game Over hoodie. So we're going to work on that. I'm thirsty for a new Dr. Pepper flavor, says King Kong Dong. A lot of people are thirsty for different things, you know? Holy Christ, that store sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry. Jesus, former President Clinton is getting thirsty in there. We might have to do something about that. No fears. He's not leaving Alberta for BC. He hates liberal provinces. Yeah, thank you, Balls Deep, for linking that. Billy, you could always go for a drink. Blackberry Dr. Pepper is the new flavor, says King Kong Dong. And when is Blackberry Dr. Pepper becoming a thing? And why is it the new thing? Balls Deep saying merch. What about merch? Balls Deep, are you linking the merch site link there too? Thank you if so, but oh yeah, the merch thing doesn't come up over there. We are going to get that figured out and set up, and again, merch store set up. Add merch, Steel Toe Morning Show. I am not doing I'm not going to be doing Aaron's merch store linking for mine. So we'll be fine. King Kong Dong, that sounds good. Came out of the closet. Who came out of the closet 2 days ago? You did? Interesting. You don't have a Nightbot. I did, but it's whatever. I don't understand how to set that stuff up. And I might have to turn off Streamlabs desktop, like the paid version, because I'm not making money. I gotta cut some costs. Ladies in 5 inches small. What? Sage, it's fucking delicious. I'm driving 38 miles for it. Brian S with $2. I wonder what Digger used. Ah, gross. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Thank you for the $2. We appreciate that. That is gross. That is gross. I'm gonna guess Earth. What? All right. Now it's getting weird. It's getting weird. Let's get over to this one then. Back to this. So China's got their own robot. They want to
Shenzhen. According to Chinese state media, it's part of an experimental project merging artificial intelligence and law enforcement.
Right.
The deployment comes as the People's Republic increases its reliance on AI and robotics for public safety.
Okay, dude, I'm sorry. Let's go back for a second.
People's Republic.
That's not very threatening. All right, look. A cooler on wheels, not very threatening.
Increases its reliance on AI and robotics.
This is actually pretty threatening. Like, this is just a robot wheel with guns just hunting you down. This kid probably thinks it's cool. Again, this thing's just going to destroy us all. Why are they doing this? China's setting us up for failure here. They're going to put these robots out, and then our robot overlords are going to come get us.
Robotics for public safety. Will these humanoids evolve to match the abilities of the iconic robotic police officer from the 1987 film? Let's get to the bottom of it.
Full frame.
All right, clear out.
No. We're not doing this. I don't care about the RoboCop. I care about the robot.
Original RoboCop was a
don't-
humanoid robot named Iron for industrial applications. Zhao left Xpeng in 2023, quickly securing nearly $14 million in angel seed funding to launch Engine AI. A year later, the startup's flagship, the SE1, immediately set a new benchmark for bipedal locomotion with its uncannily human-like walking gait. The breakthrough was thanks to a novel end-to-end neural network that continuously adapts and optimizes movements.
Why does this sound like this guy's not real now? This is not good. This is not good. The robots are taking over. They're even making their own PR material. There's approximately $200 of copper in each robot. It's like a portable loot box. YouTube wouldn't let me send my message about licking feet. I don't care about RoboCop. LGBT take. Okay. They also show women having orgasms, and we all know that's fictional too. I don't think we know that, SH. There's approximately, Digger should hire someone to vet her messages. Why does she need to vet her messages? All right. You know what? We got the robot thing. Let's go back to
Engine
this.
AI kicked off 2025 with video clips of the humanoid walking outside the Shenzhen Bay Innovation and Technology Center going viral. Many assumed the robot was CGI, but experts like leading NVIDIA scientist Jim Fan vouched for its authenticity. The robots accompanying police in the new footage are the robotics firm's lower-end model, the PM1. The lightweight
So it's cheaper? Great. It's cheaper, it's shittier, and it's going to lose its mind and murder your kids. That's my opinion.
humanoid has a starting price under
gonna do that.
$14,000. Intended for research and development applications, the PM1 is touted for its customizability. According
Fuck
to
AI.
Engine AI,
Dude, yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. Did I say? I say fuck AI. Dude, that's the thing. These are, again, AI robots. We're in trouble, guys. We're in trouble. Afternoon, Mr. K. Oh, yes. Good afternoon, Mr. K. Bird Collector, good to see you. Good to see people on YouTube. Good to have you. We're going for, let me get my clock uncovered here. I have something covering it. We're going for another, Another hour, 2 hours and well, pretty much another 2 hours and 10 minutes or so, or 2 hours and 20 minutes. F me, 2.5 hours ish, give or take, unless we get our goal hit. So we'll see. So far, no movement on that, other than thank you for throwing money in on YouTube. It doesn't count until those payouts happen, and that is, oh boy, I am in trouble. Let's go.
the PM1 features advanced visual perception capabilities thanks to its Intel RealSense depth camera.
All right, so again, it can see like we can, if not better, and yeah, say hello to your new robot overlord as he flexes.
It has
great.
an aluminum alloy exoskeleton with an
So in other words, it's just a giant pile of metal that people, yeah, bring it to America and watch meth heads turn that into piggy banks. I'm interested. JK, missed you on the show this morning. Yeah, I no longer do Wednesdays on the Steel Toe Show. In the ongoing strifes of my life, I am no longer on the Steel Toe Show 3 days a week because Aaron had to cut pay on there. So I'm like, well, then I'm not doing 3 days a week. Hey, Johnny, are you ready for the Super Bowl? I don't really care about the Super Bowl, John Doe. I'm not a Super Bowl guy. I don't really care about the Super Bowl. Hopefully Corey will be back on the show soon. Maybe. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I don't know if you know this. I've hung out a lot longer than Corey did because I work for a lot less than Corey. So probably not. Corey isn't going back, says Balls Deep. Who knows? Who knows? Do you watch other sports or not? I'm not big into. I played sports as a kid. Played football. I played hockey. I don't even really watch hockey that much. So yeah, probably not. Johnny thinks the Super Bowl is no. No, I don't, King Kong Dong. I think it's just straight up crooked and whatever. That guy was terrible. I don't know. No, Kiki and Gino will be rejoining Aaron after his hearings. I doubt it. He has hearings? It's news to me. I don't really care. I'm not a huge sports person either. Hockey is probably the coolest to watch in my opinion, but I do not know anything about it. Hockey is fun to watch because it's aggressive and it's fast-paced, but it's still... It is a little... It is a little violent. But, you know, Anthony Cumia is interested in picking up on the show. Yeah, I severely doubt that, former president. I severely doubt that. All right. Let's go to this story. Let's open View Gallery 8 images. All right. Why not? So we're going to be talking about this this robot. You said 8 images. Where's the other 8? Oh, never mind. These are all 8 images. All right, so this thing has frickin' laser tracing. We're going to be talking about... We'll flash over to it quick here. Come here. Ugh. We're going to be talking about this this little drone. It's under 11 inches or something like that. It's tiny as hell. It's a small little drone that can fly about 45 miles per hour through dense wooded areas without hitting tree branches and everything else because of AI. And they did a test recently to prove it could do those things. Where's the... I accidentally closed the story trying to get the pictures off of the screen. Now I need it back. Where are we? Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Let's open that link. And open hyperlink. Super Bowl for Johnny involves him sitting inside a giant cereal bowl filled with the sticky icky. No, it does not, Los Federales. It certainly does not. My dick's bigger than that done shit. Right. The problem is it moves at 45 miles an hour with like the grace and speed of a hummingbird. It's a problem. The latest and crazy impressive drone technology isn't DJI or a research drone approved by the FAA. It's from the University of Hong Kong. Of course, Hong Kong. And it's called the Safety Assured High-Speed Aerial Robot, also known as SUPER. The Autonomous Super Micro Aerial Vehicle, or MAV, measures about 11 inches, or 28 centimeters across, and packs hummingbird-like agility and speed, moving at speeds of excess of 45 miles per hour, or 72 kilometers. But the reason that it's different from other, much faster racing drones capable of 100-plus miles per hour is that it can turn on a dime, and that Super runs on an AI and has a 3D LiDAR on board. It uses pulse-firing lasers for light detection and ranging, giving it super eagle-eyed vision and the ability to accurately see down to less than half an inch from 230 feet or 70 meters away. It's like being able to clearly see a thumbtack on a sidewalk from the top of an 18th-story building. What also makes it pretty insane is the level of obstacle avoidance it has while clipping along at top speed. Again, it's no match for a hardcore racing drone in a jag race, but its ability to autonomously pick a clear path through tons of thin branches at 45 miles per hour while chasing a human like they have a bounty on their head is pretty next level. Next level, you're literally explaining how these robots are going to be used to hunt us down for the bigger ones. Like the little ones will chase us and follow us. If AI ever flips the switch, it's pretty much game over for humanity. Dude, again, this is what I'm saying. I've never seen a professional human operator attain the level of high-speed precision attack through those kinds of high-stake, drone-crushing conditions. Right? Yeah, we have a problem with this. I do not like a robot that can do that, okay? I was part of an AC-10-130 crew. Cool. Finally, a vehicle that can find the depth of Mrs. Clinton's cooter. I don't know how that's responsible for this. This again, it's a little tiny robot drone that is insanely fast in dense wooded areas. It's the fact that it can get through the trees and stuff. Like, oh, there's branches in the way, not a problem. Just moving through them at 45 miles an hour. I get it. It's just, oof. Bill balls deep. Hillary Clinton. Right. I wasn't sure who we were talking about. Thank you for clearing that one up. It was very, very difficult to figure it out. Radio jammer will stop it. $185, says Grey Duckling. Really? A radio jammer? Is it going to stop the LiDAR thing, or is it going to stop the robot from, like, reporting back or something? I love that, who is it, King Kong Dong? Thank you, Grey Duckling, for that admission. I love that King Kong Dong is not giving up on this. Her cooter will have a forest of hair. And it's just like, I get, no. Still no. It's like, I know you want the joke to work, but let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Jesus. If we bingo the next 2 days, then there are going to be issues. There are going to be issues. I don't care about him commenting on his things. Do we have these open? We do. All right. And boop. If that's gone nowhere, which it probably has. All right. We're in trouble. I will not let it go. I will not let it go, you ice princess, Johnny. The real question is, will Kool-Aid jammers have any effect on them? What do you mean Kool-Aid jammers? Thank you, Grand Poobah, for that support. The YouTube and the Rumble count towards the show goal when we have when they pay us out. So that's next week that we'll get that, and that'll probably be awesome. I'm just going to have a downer week, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe a downer week. Yeah, highly illegal to use, but you can own it. You can own what? You can own a Kool-Aid jammer or just a radio jammer? Now I don't even know. Let's do our burn video. Oh, there's still no audio. That sucks. Thank you for supporting the program and helping us when that in next week when we get our YouTube thing over there. Where is it? The camera? Nope, the camera was already on, you idiot. Fucking moron. All right, interesting gray area. LOL. Lame wordplay. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Where can I get a portable directional EMP blaster? I mean, I think you'd have to make one. Wow, John Doe is also going on. Okay, interesting. That one's just, sometimes it's just a sign to keep going with the show, move on. Let's get to the next thing. Let's get to the next one. Let's hit play and widescreen this.
That's why Pampers Swaddlers absorbs wetness better for up to 100.
Jesus. All right. Boom. And boom. Warning. Violent video. Okay. Still no audio. Apparently, a family of a victim came into a courtroom during a murder suspect's hearing. Apparently, being a suspect was enough, and they're going at Johnny. I start things, and people catch on, and Hillary's coochie is here to stay. No, King Kong Dong? I certainly hope not. All right. So yeah, dude is. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hold on. How many? Oh good God. That was a few. That was a few. I want audio. He's scared now. All right. So there we go. So there he is. The family members getting up. 2 of them. Oh boy, 2 of them. That's 2 family members, and they are just going to town. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Oh, now they're getting on a 3rd person. Everybody in the or is that a member of? Nope, that's a member of the murder suspect. Everybody's getting on a brawl. Can we pan the camera down? We're missing all the action. It's just off screen. God damn. I want to see this. He's going at him. He's going at him. Oh, duck and cover. Oh, boy. But now cue ball number 2 is back in the mix. What the hell is going on here? And now the cop's trying to restrain the suspect. Everybody's pissed. Holy Jesus. Oh, shit. They got his ass. Like you thought so. Holy shit. Wait a minute. So you're black, Johnny. I'm black? Why would you say I'm black?
Are you an options trader?
No. I'm sick of this, so I'm getting that, and I'm going to get a better video source. Better video source. One that won't effing screw me over with commercials. Commercials. All right, so here we go. 1:15. Oh, yes.
Art over the courtroom.
Holy Jesus. Why did someone ask if I was black? Who said that? So you're black, Johnny. What? Why would you say that, Atomic Ray? Johnny's definitely not black. He didn't get smoked. I stopped smoking cigarettes long before my daughter was a thing, so I wouldn't need to get them. It would never have been an issue. All right, that is a Royal Rumble. Smoke up rods, that's on me. All right, let's go.
Boundary and then start swinging on the suspect.
It seems like an ordinary court hearing in room 402 of 2nd District Court. You can see Alexander Ortiz standing before a judge accused of murdering Elena Farfan. But then all of a sudden, chaos breaks out when police say Carlos Lucero, the victim's uncle, leaps over the courtroom gate and begins to punch Ortiz. Ortiz in the
You've got to be really confident that that's the dude who did it. Like, King Kong Dong, get his ass. I hope they do not prosecute these guys. Violent video after the diaper commercial. Right? Where else do you get such amazing programming? All right. Porque, no. So is the uncle... I have no idea. Maybe that's why they were mad.
Officer next to him fall to the ground. But then a second man joins the brawl. Police say that's Pete Yasazi, who is also attacking Ortiz. Police say Ortiz's father, Joe Ray, then joined the scrum to defend his son. The elder Ortiz punching Yasazi and Lucero. The melee goes on for about a minute, with more people rushing in. Eventually, deputies restore order, handcuffing Lucero, Yasazi, and Ortiz's father, while Ortiz
get him his sandals back.
Is taken out of the courtroom. Lucero and Yasazi were both charged with
Holy shit. All right, you went in like... All right, never mind. Who the fuck is this? Oh, I guess this is the other guy. So you at least didn't get punched in the face. You certainly did. You took a couple of shots to the old top spot.
Which include battery upon a peace officer and assault on a jail. According to the criminal complaint, Lucero explained why he did it, saying, "He killed my niece like a coward, and it was worth every moment." Meanwhile, Joe Ray Ortiz told officers he was trying to break up the fight.
He was trying to break up the fight and then quickly picked a side. That's Hector from Fast and the Furious. I don't know if that is or not. I'm going to say this as nice as I can. Send them all back to... What the heck? Those people were not illegal immigrants, sir. I wonder if this guy is the guy that stabbed his girlfriend one day after he proposed marriage to her in a bar. I don't know, John Doe. I don't think that's it. Just put money on his cellmate's commissary account and let jailhouse justice play out. Wow, Wild Saffron. Wow. American flag. Oh, America. Like jailhouse justice. Ooh. That seems excessive. I'm definitely going to have to get that that Patreon thing going and everything else. Start making more stuff. I got to figure out how to do something because today is hurting. We were 30 short. Well, no, not 30. After everything was all said and done, we were 15 short Monday, and now, thank you for the support on YouTube, and that'll be great next week when it goes through. Does that go through immediately? I don't know. T. Jefferson, she seemed like she was fun. Who is she? Did y'all see the guy who jumped at the judge? Yeah, we covered that a while ago. It's crazy he flew so far. Yeah, we covered that a little while ago. He looks like he's 2 burritos short of El Grande meal. I don't know what that is. Oh, so that's how that's done. Huh? John Doe, I don't know what's done. How is that what? If they put them in the same jail as the murderer, it's round 2, boo. Right? I feel like if they would have to be dumb as hell to put them in the same jail as the murderer. Again, you've got to have strong convictions that that's the person who did it if you're gonna give up that kind of shit to go after him. All right, so breaking news, and this is from earlier today. Senator Mitch McConnell has reportedly fell down the stairs again as he was leaving the Senate. Don't worry, I'm sure he's fine. He's just in. Look, no offense, but this is not. Look, Grandpa, you're in that chair because again, you can't handle stairs. You fell down the stairs. It's time to stop now. I get it. Making money is fun for you, but I do this to represent the American people and to continue to fill my bank account as Mitch McConnell the Turtle. Fucking Mitch Turtle. Go home and stop being in the Senate, sir. It's time to stop now. Fox confirms McConnell has fallen down the Senate stairs after voting to confirm Scott Turner as the HUD secretary. Unclear about his injuries, but Fox is told that he appears to be okay. McConnell was helped up by Senator Steve Daines, a Republican from Vermont, because it says MT. I'm assuming that's... And Merkwayne Mullen, a Republican from Oklahoma. Great. Can we still can we send him home? Can we send him home? He's freezing in real time. MD? Yeah, it was MD. No, it was MT. MT. It said MT. It said MT, not MD, because MD would be Maryland. Maryland. But maybe they put the wrong one in there, because I don't remember a state being MT. Alrighty. MT is Montana, says Snowcat Tish. Oh, Montana. What a great Dane, says John Doe. Right? Montana, you are-tard, says King Kong Dong. All right, fine. We found out that I'm retarded. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for that. We have discovered that I am retarded. Cool. All right, let's put you up there if we need it. I don't think we will. Vermont does not have a silent M. I get it. I'm an idiot, okay? I make mistakes. Wild Saffron, MT is Montana. All the chats that are telling me that it's Montana. All of the chats that are telling me it was Montana. and I'm just feeling dumb as fuck. So yeah, we're gonna whew. We don't really have anybody watching on Twitch anyway, do we? Let's see what the numbers are at for today. Oh, there's a nice group there. And that's going there. So yeah. Okay, we're still kind of sitting on the goal thing. We'll see how we do. Everybody throwing in on, like, I feel like it's not sitting on it because people are throwing in on the YouTube, but I can't count that because when I have to start knocking the percentages out. And then, yeah. You know what? If today is a complete bingo aside from that, we'll have to start doing that. We'll have to start figuring out how much they each take and going that way. You'll have to excuse my friend here. He's a little slow. You're thinking of Mermont. The town is back that way. Oh, I'm sorry. Some American. MT is Montana. Yeah, dude. Okay, look. All of you are getting at Johnny for not knowing a state abbreviation when he's making fun of a guy who cannot go downstairs. Neither can he. Grand Poobah, now say horse. Why would I say that? Grand Poobah, why would I say that? Especially for free. Why would I say that for free? I'm not going to do that. At John Doe, he doesn't vote. His citizenship doesn't count yet. Oh! That hurts. Smoke out prods yet, right? It doesn't count yet. There's always a hope for the future. And with that hope, we can believe. All right, our show is going for another 2 hours at least. If we hit our goal, we'll go over. And I got to say, this is really weird to have to actually push for it because we've always been sitting in front of it. We have our show sponsorship up for auction this Friday, so we'll do that, and we'll see how we do. Hope is a good thing, Red. Maybe the best of things. Who are you telling that hope is a good thing? Who's Red? Am I Red? I don't know who Red is. He's probably quoting a movie. Johnny could never be a Nazi. Hitler would have killed him for the MS. Yeah, but I didn't have the MS till I was an adult, but yeah, maybe. I sent that because you said Montana. Like Cartman in the South Park movie. Oh. Montana. I don't know how Cartman said it in Montana. I don't know. Mermont? All right. Yo, no Nintendo. I don't know what that even means, John Doe, but thank you. A guy met a girl who had a seashell tattoo on her inner thigh. He said, if you put your ear against it, you can smell the ocean. Yep. This is an awesome show. I totally deserve to be paid for that. Did you say MT Vermont? It was Montana. We got it, Chevy JB. Oh, boy, you're behind in the show. You are behind in the show. As long as he remembers Colorado territory, I think we're in the clear. I don't know who remembers Colorado territory. Oh, sweet Jesus. There was something stuck on me. That's CT, I believe. What? Connecticut? Now I can't keep anything straight. It's all weird. All right, let's report on Daniel Penny, and then we can load our next hour stories. Short for Montana. Mounted. Oh, short for mounted. Fuck me. All righty. Okay. Thank you, King Kong Dong. Okay, so we have 2 hours left in the program. Daniel Penny has landed a job at the top venture capital firm in Silicon Valley. Apparently, he got invited to the Army-Navy game by the incoming U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance. So he got to hang out with Vance and Donald Trump, and now he has just landed a role at a top Silicon Valley investment firm, as reported by the Free Press. Okay. He will learn the business of investing, and he will work to support our portfolio companies, wrote Ulvek in a note sent out to all employees this afternoon. I believe, as I know many of you do, that Daniel acted with courage in a tough situation. He was acquitted of all charges. Beyond that, it has always been our policy to evaluate the entire person and not judge them for the worst moment in their entire life. He added that he envisions Penny, a former Marine, helping...
It doesn't work for me.
What?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you for that. Is that a follow or see new messages? I don't know if that's a follow or a resubscribe. Oh, that is a follow. JNTE followed your channel. Well, thank you. JNTE_. All righty. Thank you for that. Okay, so that's the Penny thing. It's nice that he got that going. Good for him. Hooray for Daniel Penny. That's our first hour stuff. We've got a lot of second hour stuff to go through, particularly the video of a breakdown of the U.S. aid or USAID spending. But what does he know about being a venture capitalist? Snowcat Tish, I don't care. I'm not invested with him. I'm not investing with him. Maybe they'll show him the ropes. I don't give a shit. I'm just glad that he took the gig, so either he knows something or wants to do it. And I'm glad that someone gave him that opportunity. Because, again, he was fighting a pretty hard deal there. So having to put up with being accused of killing a guy that I'm pretty sure he did not actually have anything to do with the death. Pretty sure that if anyone did, it was more the cops in the subway who didn't render aid and various other things. The dude got run through the mud, so it's nice. You know what it is? It's nice. It's nice. It's not thrilling, but it's nice. At any rate, we got to load up our second hour stories, so let's grab that. Oh, boy, we have an update on the Japan's loneliness epidemic. We have a story that we have to pull up here. Oh, this is the one. This is the Elon Musk Trump USA aid thing. We have a story about the Sex and the City star Cynthia Nixon that is talking about people of the trans persuasion. I don't want the thing. Where's the story about? Where's the story about them? This is not Sinkhole. No. I want the Amelia Perez one. Open hyperlink. I don't want that. What? Culture. It's not news. It's culture. LiDAR. Mexican moviegoers asking for a refund. Why is this link not a link to that? That's strange. All right, so there we go. We have a story about people blasting Ice Ice Baby to the anti-deportation protesters. And we got a story about potheads being complete potheads. So a lot of good stuff to go for the rest of the hour. Chelino saying, hi, Johnny. Good to see you, Chelino. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Gay afternoon, fellows, says Adam Simon. Well, thank you, Adam. Sorry your afternoon is being gay. My afternoon is going for till 5 o'clock unless we make our goal, which looks like we're not. Because, again, had nothing on Twitch and Venmo and PayPal. The YouTube had a little bit of action. Thank you for that. We're going to have to start finding a way to comment or to count those and do that whole squirrely math thing that I definitely don't want to do, but whatever it takes. So there we are. And nothing on the Venmo and the PayPal. If you want to support those, they are pinned at the top. You can help out that way. We certainly appreciate it. We had the, what was it, the controlled burn that we did, and then do we have to do another? How many things did we have here? Yeah, well, we're close. We're close. That'll be nice when that comes through next week. But yeah, we're gonna have to start figuring out a way to do all of that. Oh, it's delightful though. What's delightful, Adam Simon? Your gay afternoon. So my $10 wasn't counted.
Cheer 100.
I knew it.
I am poor. Here is my last Dolan Kappa.
Thank you. Your $10 Smokeout Prods is counted when we get a buyout from YouTube. When YouTube sends us a buyout and we know how much we're getting paid. Otherwise, we have to start doing the, you sent us $10, we take so much of that. Everyone hates that crap. I don't care for it, and I hate doing math like that. So that's why I've been doing it the other way. Chad Boozmock Studios coming at a Johnny near you. Perhaps that is, again, the auction for that is Friday. So maybe that'll make up some of whatever. Who knows? Who knows? But thank you for the 100 bits. Egg picker. Johnny doesn't want to be a D-bag, says King Kong Dong. Like, I don't want to do math. Like, you pay $10, and I don't want to. Oh, okay, I think I get it now, says Smokeout Prods. Yeah, here, literally, I'll show you with Rumble. I'll literally show you with my Rumble account. Let's go over to here. Let's go over to this. Let's go to dashboard. So all-time earning. Oh, Jesus, wrong button. All-time earnings and shit is on the screen. I don't really care. So yeah, our balance is at $25.50 with $54.27 pending. And when it gets that from pending to counted, then we get to count 79.77 towards the goal. So that's pretty much how it works. So like if you throw in 5 on Rumble, we just count you as throwing in 5. And then whatever Rumble takes, doesn't matter. We count what we get paid at the end of it. So that's why Twitch is good. We pay the cut when we buy at our end, says Egg Picker. Yeah, Twitch is good for that. But like I said, we're just doing what we can to make the goal. We're not too worried about making all of it count. We know that everything thrown in on YouTube and stuff like that will buy out a couple days when those go through. So, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Just not used to doing the whole let's make the goal thing. I suck at it. I'm going to try and find other ways to get around it because I just don't want to do that. I just don't like it. I don't like doing it. I don't mind if other people do it, but I don't like doing it. I don't. It's just not for me. It doesn't, you know what? I've tried to do it and it just doesn't feel right. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. Where's, all right, there we go. Boop. How about we get to that? There we go.
Fit in those jeans?
No, shut up. Shut up about beans.
Talk about beans. That musical fruit. The more
It's,
you eat, the more you do.
no, don't do the more you eat, the more you toot. Don't talk to me about beans. I really wish. Why do I get ads for my channel and I can't just mute them and stuff? Aaron says 50 off the goal, gets 50, then does the goal again because he counts YouTube cuts out of it. It's confusing and simpler the way you do it, Johnny. Right. Like I just say it's off the goal and we count it. Johnny, I was measuring out some cable and realized people with foot-long penile instruments would probably hate it. How do you choose which pant leg to let it hang down? It's remarkably small, so it's not a problem. Short, shriveled, and to the left, my friend. Let's go ahead and go boop, boop, boop. No, I don't care about you. Let's close that. Let's get to Japan's loneliness problem. So I've been covering this regularly. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's not, Mr. Q. Let's not roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's not. But thank you for being part of the program. I love having all you guys here, being part of the show. It's fun and why we keep doing it. And if you want to help out, that will be great. But let's keep rolling. Damn it, I got called away. What did I miss? Wild Saffron, all the best jokes. We're still slugging along. Hopefully, make it towards our goal. We've had 100 bits on Twitch to help out with that. Japan ready for companion robots as a solution to loneliness. I mean, probably. I wouldn't be surprised at all to read that headline. If you've got a story like that, I would love to report on it. But fuck, I'm married and lonely, says Chevy JB. Aw. On Rumble, 5 is not enough. What? We'll take whatever we get, man, if you're talking about that. Okay, so let's get over to this. So we covered the story from the angle of the creepy, the creepy puppet towns. We covered the story from the angle of the creepy puppet towns. And apparently things are not getting better. The loneliness epidemic is now apparently getting so bad that Japanese women are trying to get into prison. Old Japanese women are trying to get arrested, so at least they'll have some friends. Egg Picker, joke's on them. I'm fine being lonely. F people. Oh, Egg Picker with a link over here. What is this?
Many of us have discovered the benefit.
Oh, we've got companion robots. All right, we're going to get to the story I have because mine's a read. So we're going to finish reading about this, and then we're going to go to that. Thank you, Egg Picker, for that link. How bad is Japan's fertility crisis? One rural community spent 25 years without a single birth. Oh, dear Lord. After 1,000 years, population decline has ended Japan's Naked Man Festival. That's a good thing, I would think. There are only 60 people and no babies in this Japanese town, so they put dolls out to try and mimic a bustling society. Yeah, we covered that one. It's gotten bad over there for them. So let's read about the what was this one? This is the loneliness epidemic. They're going to jail to find friends. Feeling neglected financially, socially, many older Japanese women are turning to imprisonment to find community and support. Japan's largest women's prison has become home to a growing number of seniors. CNN reported the number of prisoners aged 65 or older nearly quadrupled from 2003 to 2022, feeling neglected financially and socially in the wake of a global loneliness epidemic. Many older Japanese women are turning to imprisonment to find community and support. The companionship offered by prisons is the main appeal for these elderly women, along with regular meals, free health care, and elder care. And the requirement to work in prison factories is no deterrent. Oh, my dear Lord. Akio, identified by a pseudonym for privacy, is an 81-year-old inmate who was serving time for shoplifting food. There are good people in this prison, Akio told CNN. Perhaps this life is the most stable for me. Some people do bad things on purpose to get caught so they can come to prison again if they run out of money, said Yoko, who CNN identified by a pseudonym for privacy. Dude, it was Yoko Ono. She'd love hard time, long time, $5, says, oh, me, Josh. Egg Picker saying it's all fun and games until the death penalties come back. You might be right about that. You may be right about that. I'm willing to find out. How about you? We have an hour and a half left in the program, unless we hit our goal, which I've been mentioning it. I don't think it's going to happen. So $10 from Adam Simon. I'm not very funny, so here's some funny money. Let's go all. Oh, thank you, Adam. The goal counts with Twitch and YouTube for today. Goal counts with Twitch and Venmo and PayPal and Cash App.
Last time I checked,
for
we don't
today.
have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Angry Saxon with 40 months. Thank you very much. Rolling on cowbell for Angry Saxon. All right, so and then the way we do the money on Twitch and Rumble, or excuse me, YouTube and Rumble, is we count that off when they do payouts. So we have I think $100 from the fundraising thing last month.
Carl, what did you do?
For the payout thing. Thank you for the A Carl sticker. But yes, so that 10 will help us buy out next week, I'm sure, is when our Rumble or YouTube payment thing comes across. So thank you for that. Thank you very much. And let's do we got to do a $10 burn for our buddy here, cuz we don't obfuscate the rules, man. Where's the lighter for this stuff? There it is. How much fuel do you have? Oh, you got more than enough. All right. Thank you very much, Adam Simon. That will help us next week. I appreciate that. Mr. Q, what did you do? Nothing. I got to salute the $10 that we'll be counting off in a little while. Thank you, Adam Simon. You heard her talk about it, right? I love it. I love what? It's what's Sam Show saying it? What's where are we at with everyone? Wild Saffron, kidding, Digger. Damn it, I got called away. What did I miss? Dear Wild Saffron. Me, I'm married. That's why I don't want a vasectomy. Wild Saffron and Digger. F, I'm married and fucking. I'm married and fucking? Okay. Good for you, King Kong Dong. Now I'm just curious. She says at Sam Show. I don't see Sam. Do I not get to see Sam Show's comments? Where's Sam Show on the chat on here? Oh, I like how the shop looks like none of you give a shit, says Sam Show. Oh, thank you, Sam Show. I put the shirt together, and that's Aaron's shop thing. It's not mine. That shirt was together by request. Now I'm trying to find Sam Show's other comment. I don't know what Sam Show's other comment was. I like how the shop looks like none of you give a shit. Interesting. Interesting. All right.
You want to see my cracker?
Thank you for the 50 bits over on Twitch. We really, really appreciate it. Check your Streamlabs dono, please, says Flim Flam. All right, yeah, let's do that. How do we check the Streamlabs one? Where's my... Streamlabs should go straight to PayPal, because that's what Streamlabs does. Oh, we had 10 come in. I'm guessing that's the Streamlabs one. Thank you. Adam Simon super chatted, and Flim Flam, you're the one who tipped the 10. So thank you for the 10, Flim Flam. That brings us down to 55 on the goal for sure. And we'll check what Twitch takes out at the end of the show, because it's pretty much on point, but it's usually behind by like an hour or so. But we'll give it a go. 55. There we go. You're going to Unicorn World. Who's going to Unicorn World? I'm not going to Unicorn World. Who's no, and no. And thank you for the 50 bits, balls deep. All right. Thank you for that support. We really, really appreciate it. Let's get to this video, and I have to do... Did I do Adam Simon's 10? If I did, yeah, I did. Hi, Christ, that thing bothers me. Don't do that. Jesus Christ. All right, here's for Flim Flam. Flim Flam, Flimmity Flam Flam. Jesus Christ, I can't. Okay. All right. Whew. Just using a lot of lung power in short time. Let's go to Elon Musk talking about USA Aid and the stuff they've cut. This is a Sky News clip, so we're going to go over here and thought that you would get more than one ticket for Unicorn World. Who are we talking about? Who's...
Said he would dismantle the deep state and eliminate waste. He was not kidding around. Barely 2 weeks into his second presidency, Donald Trump has signed a raft of memorandums to cut waste, with his latest initiative being to potentially shut down US Aid, the US Agency for International Development,
what do you mean?
Which is said to help international development and humanitarian aid overseas. But the Trump administration leadership is not buying it and are instead exposing the organization for a colossal waste of taxpayer funds.
Through USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government. Thank you, guys.
Online commentators were outraged at the waste, saying, "That is beyond insane. How much more are we going to find out? Doge has only been at this for a few days." Secretary of State Marco Rubio agreed, saying USAID needs to be brought into line.
Well, look, I mean, my frustration with USAID goes back to my time in Congress. It's a completely unresponsive agency. It's supposed to respond to policy directives of the State Department, and it refuses to do so. So the functions of USAID, there are a lot of functions of USAID that are going to continue, that are going to be part of American foreign policy, but it has to be aligned with American foreign policy. I said very clearly during my confirmation hearing that every dollar we spend and every program we fund.
Hey, you know what a really good idea is? To do a press conference in the middle of an active factory floor, numbnuts. Oh, Jesus. King Kong Dong saying, Johnny, I think we want to play Heroin Hero. I don't have Heroin Hero, so I can't play it. I can't play it. Angry Saxon saying, oh, yeah, get him. It's about goddamn time. It is. It is. It's about time that we put, like, a stop to this. But Johnny, I was tagging him, LOLs. Oh. I don't understand how things work, okay? All right. At Digger, a guy was pulled over. The cop asked, have you been smoking pot? Your eyes are red. The man replied, officer, have you been eating donuts? Your eyes are glazed. Oh, nice. Nice. That's beautiful. King Kong Dong, I will catch that fucking dragon. I know, right? I feel the same way about bullseyeing the dog in Duck Hunt. I will shoot that fucking dog. Laugh again, Fido. Laugh again. Alrighty. What's to do? Digger, if you're paying for that shit, I don't think I want to know what my government has been paying for, says Digger. I mean, do you or do you not? I think we all should know. We should all learn. We should all learn. But again, back to horrible interview from fucking Marco Rubio.
That will be aligned with the national interest of the United States. And USAID has a history of sort of ignoring that and deciding that there's somehow a global charity separate from the national interest. These are taxpayer dollars. And so I'm very troubled by these reports that they've been unwilling to cooperate with people who are asking simple questions about what does this program do, who gets the money, who are our contractors, who's funded. And that sort of level of insubordination makes it impossible to conduct a sort of mature and serious review that I think foreign aid writ large should have.
And RFK Jr. went even further, claiming USAID was a CIA front.
2014, there are riots it's called the Maidan Rebellion in Ukraine, which we're not told that we are financing those riots. The newspapers never told us, our government never told us. USAID, which is a CIA front, put $5 billion into funding those riots. Those riots lead to a coup d'etat against the first democratically elected government of the Ukraine. It was a government that refused to choose sides and to say we're going to be on the side of the West. So we wanted them out. A month before that government is overthrown, Victoria Nuland, who's the part of the centerpiece of the neocon ideology and who is now a high-level official in the State Department, has a secret call with the U.S. ambassador, which is tape recorded and is now public, which anybody can go and look up, where she is picking the new cabinet for the Ukraine, which is which is a U.S. Western cabinet. So they're picking the new government a month before the old government is overthrown.
Is that how democracy when Victoria Nuland picks her government?
Well, that's the point. Is USAID doesn't really do, and the CIA don't do democracy.
The extra scrutiny on USAID has sent Democrats into a spin, with bureaucrats who benefit from the organization.
How did Vance autocorrect into cancer? I'm sorry, I apologize. I am feeling peckish, so I had to finish my bread knots that I had left over. They were delicious, and I regret nothing. Anyways, except maybe not. All right, King Kong Dong, do you dress to the left or the right? Both. I have two penises. Alrighty. Trump is slowly driving the knife into the Democratic Party inch by inch, making a mockery out of them and exposing everything, paving the way for cancer in 2028. I understand that was all a typo, but goddamn if that wasn't funny, Los Federales. If that was not the funniest thing I've ever read. How did Vance autocorrect into cancer? RFK Jr. really knows how to kill my boner, says King Kong Dong. It is difficult to listen to him. Awakening is mandatory this year. I hope everyone is ready. What? Awakening is mandatory this year. Huh? Cutting the cancer out of the government. There, I fixed it, says Angry Saxon. Yeah, there you go. Wait, what? Johnny has diphilia. No, not really. It was a joke, but go.
Organization like Chuck Schumer having a meltdown.
We also know this is just the beginning. If Doge attacks USAID today, then you can be sure they'll move on to another target tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the Postal Service or the IRS or even the Social Security.
Stop, I've already come. And as for the Social Security Administration, no, it won't, because nobody's going to risk upsetting the elderly. And the Social Security Administration could be run a lot better if it wasn't being handled by you guys, especially since you borrow money from it. It is kind of a Ponzi scheme. And again, it's set up to be the most expensive insurance it can be, but provide the worst carrot can, and there's way too many bureaucratical bullshit loopholes that you have to jump through to get anything to work. So, no offense, but I'm kind of sick of social. From my time with disability, I'm not too happy with how you guys handle Social Security. I think honestly we should find a better way to do it. Tu Wang Chung. No, what the heck? What I meant by awakening is the truth coming out, whether people are prepared to handle it or not. Oh, right. It's not a slow twist. He's turning it in with a sawed-off shot. He's running it in with a sawed-off shotgun. No, I feel like it's somewhere in between that. It's definitely happening at an aggressive pace, but I feel like sawed-off shotgun feels a bit excessive.
Administration. They could be next. Or maybe our national security agencies.
Another Democrat politician had a meltdown about the cuts outside USAID HQ, ranting about Elon Musk's power in the new administration.
Elon Musk, you didn't create U.S. aid. The United States Congress did for the American people.
So then why are you sending so much money to other countries? USAID doesn't do anything for the American people. It does a lot of stuff for weird shit that we don't agree with, sign off on, or even vote on. You guys just blanket write checks out to people. And I, for one, would like to see how many Congress people get to have themselves involved with this shit. So, you're right. Elon Musk didn't create USAID, but we did elect Donald Trump, who we elected knowing he was going to appoint Elon Musk to the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, and they were going to do what they're doing. So again, it's not a surprise, Dick from Maryland.
And just like Elon Musk did not create USAID, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are.
How are you going to stop him? He has the backing of the government, in particular the current president. Oh, and all of us that support what he's doing. How did I end up with 3 cell phones, says Los Federales. Curious, know what the instructions are that Trump stated. He left Vance in case Iran decides to play stupid games with his life. I have no idea what we're talking about. I would like to see one of those checks in my bank account. Those morons haven't figured it out yet. Majority of us want it. Actually, he does, says King Kong Dong. Because we created USA. Wait, what? He put contingencies in place in case they get assassinated. Right, I'm glad for that. But
we're going to stop him. Elon Musk, you may have illegally seized power over the financial payment systems of the United States Department of Treasury, but you don't control the money of the American people. The
United States Congress does, and we will continue to funnel it into our own pockets. Wait a minute, what? Let's go back.
Payment systems of the United States Department of Treasury, but you don't control the money of the American people. The United States Congress does that.
Oh, so you want to explain how you guys got really, really rich while the rest of us can't afford fucking food? You guys have been the ones controlling the money, right? You don't control the money, the Congress does that. So let's talk about all of that money that the Congress was okay with writing to Ukraine that I wasn't. Raskin looks like either a crooked mayor or a man with his friends in waste disposal. Interesting. Girl Friday. Preach, hammer me.
Under Article 1 of the Constitution. And just like the president who is elected to something cannot impound the money of the people, we don't have a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk. And that's going to become real clear.
Yeah, You don't want a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk, because the fourth branch of government called Elon Musk is pointing out how you've been spending stuff on, again, trans operas in other countries. No, I want that money back. I don't want you guys spending it. Bring back the do-rag. What? He is mistaken. Musk was appointed to do this. Fucking idiot. Right, King Kong Dong. He's grandstanding. Which is why, again, he's speaking by himself and no one that has a dissenting opinion is allowed to be standing near him. Because, like, you weren't elected to do this. No, but you were. He was appointed by duly elected people who stated they would appoint him to do this. So, again, the people have by majority spoken that they think you're corrupt as shit. Do you want to show us your checkbook now? All right. He's not impounding the money. He's getting rid of the bloat that is wasted the money. Right. The reason Trump can cancel it all is because it wasn't Congress deciding it. It was all executive orders. Yep. Again, these are great facts that he's not going to say to these people. He's not going to be like, Elon, the USAID was not created by Elon Musk. It was created by Democratic presidents and executive orders by Democratic and Republican presidents that allowed Congress people to silently funnel money into their own pockets through bullshit charities and organizations, as well as give organizations like the CIA avenues to affect and influence other countries financially. Because, again, this is never, ever something the people were appointed to, agreed with, or okayed. And obviously, we won't want you to stop it because it makes it hard for us to continue being pieces of shit. It's just, again, the more people rally against the crazy spending that they're cutting down, the more I really am glad that we are shutting it down. Shutting it down. All right, let's go ahead and hit play.
Musk then clapped back, saying, "The corrupt politicians protesting outside the USAID building are the ones getting money from USAID. That's why they're there. They want your stolen tax dollars." Another Democrat representative went on a rant outside the HQ as well.
It is really, really a sad day in America.
And I know that because I am here as a daughter of Somalia. And I have publicly announced my support for Somalia. And as someone who loves supporting Somalia, and as someone who has been known to literally use the election system to pocket money through my friends and relatives, I'm really disappointed that USAID is shutting down because they send buku dollars over to Somalia that doesn't get tracked, monitored, or watched. So I could just kind of, maybe enrich myself. F this chick too. F this anti-America chick, because again, she has publicly declared that she is Somalia first. That is anti-America. Go home. Go back to Somalia, Mrs. Somalia first.
Witnessing a constitutional crisis. We talked about Trump wanting to be a dictator on day one, and here...
A dictator. Right, you know what a dictator does? A dictator says, all this money we're paying to these government organizations, let's expose that. Literally, the president's press secretary said it best. I don't want my tax dollars going to this, and the majority of Americans don't either. And no offense, but Ilhan Omar is literally the Minnesota representative who paid a advertising firm that literally was run by her husband. So she just took all the money that she got from PACs and everything and pretty much straight up pocketed it in the most greedy way that you can without being officially legally corrupt. And so I'm sorry, but you're telling me that the corrupt politician from Minnesota is the corrupt politician who publicly declares affiliation with another country and being, again, Somalia first. That lady doesn't like us shutting down USAID. Oh. Well, F that lady. But I'm sorry, you were saying? Yes, tell us how it's a constitutional crisis. What do you know about the Constitution? You are Somalia first. You're about supporting Somalia and doing what you can from... You literally, again, these are things you have said. that you want to do what you can from inside the American government to support Somalia.
We are. This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like.
Her potential motive was later exposed by eagle-eyed commentators on X. This commentator said, "Now it makes sense why Ilhan Omar is so upset that Trump is pausing USAID funds. The country she's representing in Congress received over $2 billion from the US since 2022.
Yeah. So F that corrupt lady. Oh, of course you're against it. The country that you're working for has been mooching money out of us since 2002 or 2022. F her. Thought it was her brother's company. Her brother's company, her brother that she's married to or whatever. Yeah. She paid her brother's company that she's married to an exorbitant fee for campaign finance stuff to run her election. Again, she just pretty much set up a direct A to B pipeline from her PACs and her supporters to herself. She flat out enriched herself. And she's literally said publicly that as an American congressperson, her job, at least, and I think she walked it back, and it didn't help that somebody like misrepresented it, publicizing it. But she literally has gone to groups of Somalians going, and I know like politicians play their games, but like, no, I'm here for Somalia first, Somalia's people, and to do what I can to help Somalia. And it's like, yeah, but you're a U.S. congressperson. And at no point did she say, like, I'm here to represent Minnesota. I'm here to represent the Somalians that live in Minnesota, and my heart will always be part of Somalia. Like, none of that. It was like, no, I'm here for Somalia. And like, yeah, F you. F you. This bitch needs to be given as a gift to the... Oh. Yeah. I kind of think, like, I'd be like, hey, go back to Somalia, but she'd take all the money she has and she'd run out to Somalia. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. At any rate, Ilhan Omar and AOC are with white men, says SH. Well, then did she had an affair with her brother? She was effing her half-brother or her brother. That was a big scandal. And apparently not big enough to make her unelectable. I love the people that are like, hey, Donald Trump's immoral. Yeah? Explain Ilhan Omar. All right? Explain that one. All right. Anyways, yeah, she's a dirty bird, but so is AOC. All righty. All right. Okay. All right. I have no idea what any of this is. All right. So we have, Okay. There we go. I don't want to do that at all. But all right, we're going to cover that one. Can we send all the Dems to their own islands, says King Kong Dong? No. I thought she was married to her brother. Right? I guess, Jesus. Smokeout Prods claiming this. Smokeout Prods claiming AOC eats ass. You can just tell. I don't know that. She was married to her brother for an alleged residency scam, says SH. Again, so the corrupt politician who, again, is blatantly corrupt, doesn't like USAID shutting down. The more these obviously corrupt, self-invested politicians say that this stuff shouldn't be shut down, the more I'm like, yeah, it should. Yes, it should. Wait, Ilhan Omar is from Minnesota as well as Walsh. What is wrong with your state? What's wrong with my state? There's a group of like old stupid white people and growing area of Somalians that think supporting Ilhan Omar is, by golly shucks, like going against her is being racist and stuff. I'm forward thinking and an ally. And so there's that problem. And then there's the fact that as the state as a whole, while most of the state has people with brains that work, there's a very, very condensed area that has people with brains that are stupid, and they voted for walls. And because it's a large area, it carries more sway over the rest of the rocks and the cows. And you know what? They were right. I mean, why would we be wrong to vote? Why would we vote for walls? You know, it was wrong of us to doubt him. He took an amazing surplus, like $17 billion, and he's managed to tank it to the point where by the time he leaves office, if God willing we don't elect him again, it'll be, $5 billion in the hole. So it's only like a $21 billion surplus swing, and it's, only, did someone say hard R? Roots Calhoun, I wish. That'll be something we'll save for the Patreon stuff, when we cover stories that we do for the Patreon stuff. Too many Somalians and ex-Canadians that were here. Oh, Mr. Q, that's not true at all. Our show's going for another hour at least. If we quash the $55 goal through Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, and Twitch, or Cash App also, we'll be going till 5:30. Doesn't look like it's going to be a thing, but don't worry. For those of you that are supporting the program through Rumble and YouTube, we should hopefully have a YouTube buyout next week, and when that comes across, that'll hopefully give us at least 2 or 3 days from all the support we've had there. Let's go down here. We've done those, right? We did it. We did it. I'm the best, man. I did it. So there we go there, and we're good. And there. Boom. Boom. All right. Nope. Why did you just Oh, I don't care about Facebook notifications right now. We have a show to do. Call the goal the beef, and you have to quash the beef. Says the. All right, fine. I have to quash the beef. I'm fine with that, Smoke Out Prods. Wait, you gave me a great idea. Says the Smoke Out. Wait, blah, blah, blah. Dems and their own cows are good, says Mr. Q. Wait, okay. All right, I'm fine with that. The beef, and we have to quash the beef. Well, the beef is at $55. Quash the beef, please and thank you. Venmo, YouTube, or no, Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, Twitch, the Rumble Rants, and the YouTube, obviously, cash. Where's the beef? The beef is at $55, Mr. Q. That's where the beef is. The beef is at $55. You already knew that. Anyways, let's keep going. Cynthia Nixon from Sex and the City. I never watched Sex and the City, but apparently she's got something to say about trans kids, and I'm sure it's important, and I'm sure it's something we all need to know. And I'm sure it's not going to be in any way exposing the myths of the whole trans thing. I got elk sausage to make chili with tonight. That is not beef, sir, and thank you for that random piece of information. See ya, Saffron, huggers, buggers. Oh, Wild Saffron's heading out. See you later, Wild Saffron. Is Sammy here? I'm apparently blocked. It's Sammy here. I'm apparently blocked. What? You're not, Sheeny, you're not blocked. Hopefully it's a federal and not then serving the other prisoners. I wouldn't want China retirement plan. No. It's all in Japan for the prisons. LMAO, the WEF is saying reopen U.S. aid or you're all looking suicidal. I'm out of here. Gotta go. Yep. See you later. Is that guy a drink? Jenny commented. Jenny, see ya, Wild Saffron. Yeah. So Jenny, you're not blocked at all. I thought it was her brother's company. Yep, the real answer is the people in the big cities got used to having everything paid for. Okay. Roots Calhoun, things have been better, but I'm alive. How are you doing, SH? We're all doing good. Brian S. Huggers Buggers, is Shenny here? Shenny is up in the Rumble chat. So Shenny is here, up in the Rumble chat. This is one evil, sickening. Oh, Angry's accent is angry. Let's go to this. Boop.
Importantly, I am here today as the mother of a proud trans man.
And so I will speak for them because I need that attention. All right, yeah, sure. Mother of a proud trans man. So what are you here to do? You're here to speak as the mother of a proud trans man. Like a lady that became a man? Okay. Interesting. Go.
I am here today as the aunt of a proud trans man. My best friend's kid is trans, and my kid's best friend is trans.
So wait a minute. So this isn't a social, hold on a second. This isn't a social, like a social contagious thing. This isn't a fad, but it's your kid. It's your neighbor's kid. It's a rare, like rarely people, this is factual. This is science. People are born this way. Rarely born this way, but it's your kid. It's your neighbor's kid. It's your cousin's kid. It's your niece's kid. So wait a minute. So all your kids are trans? No offense, if there's that many trans kids in your purview, it's not a rare thing. And so if it was scientific and science-based or whatever, if it wasn't a fad, this would have been discovered before now. So like everybody in your world is trans and it's not grooming.
My wife and I, our lives are...
Oh, of course! My wife and I are so proud to have a trans kid, and we in no way pushed an LGBT narrative onto a child repeatedly until they did what we wanted, and I'm so happy to celebrate their life-altering decision in front of you. Mind you, the kid isn't here. I'm happy to use their decisions as a reason to be on stage and get applause from you. I am so sick of these people. I am so sick of the actors that have to wear their trans kids' hearts on their sleeve and brag about what their trans kids are going through. And I'm supposed to believe that these trans kids are completely normal, completely natural, and you had no hand in steering that at all. Go boo here in YouTube. Yeah, Shenny's here in YouTube as well. Angry Saxon saying it's okay. They're weeding themselves out because they can't reproduce. Right. And I am going to have to sit here for the next few years and hear about how it's my fault and society's fault when these kids that these people raised grow up unhappy, realize they made mistakes, and then either get ostracized from all of the support they're getting right now or flat out take themselves out of the picture because of the life-altering decisions they've made. And these people will not feel guilty, responsible, or anything. Again, they'll be the victim. Oh, my poor child. My poor child was trans. And then because of the hatred and the bigotry, they couldn't take it anymore. No. It's because they realized that they had a problem and they had a void and it wasn't being filled. And when the irreversible part came around, they might not be happy. Wearing tails is so cool, though. Wearing tails. Like, what do we talk about tails? Okay, clip over. We found the problem.
Filled with the most amazing, beautiful, brave, trans people, young and old, but especially young.
You want to talk about why that is? Especially young. Oh my God, she just said the quiet part out loud. Holy shit. I'm so happy to see trans people, young and old. Well, the good news is that you will see trans people on the old spectrum because a whole bunch of pervy dudes realize that you left them a giant loophole where they declare themselves ladies, they stuff their bra, and then they get to be really fucking creepy. And I'm not happy about that. But hooray for you. Again, these women that are so proud of all of the women they've put down by allowing men to declare themselves as women. That's what you've done with your trans thing.
amazing, beautiful, brave, trans people, young and old, but especially young.
Because it's like it's a movement. We've been encouraging more and more young people to mutilate themselves and take puberty blockers, and it's weird that it's working. Like, impressionable young people are impressionable, and I'm not at all part of a community that's routinely accused of doing a specific type of cleaning.
My trans kid had his top surgery at NYU a number of years ago. His doctors were fantastic. His surgeon was the best we could have imagined. And the idea that the city is filled with young people who thought they had a place to go where they could receive the highest care, and that place has now been shut to them, sickens me to my core.
Because I want more young people to mutilate themselves. All right, let's switch this. How about we just take your son's arm off because he decides it doesn't look right? Is that okay? It sickens me. The fact that you can come out here and celebrate the young people doing all just sickens me. I'm on the gay marriage side again now, thanks to lady, I mean sir. And he off what? You talking about Mr. Q? Or are you saying like this sickens me in that person? All right, whatever. Comalato9999, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. All his surgery proves to me is everyone loves the boob. No, Sheeny. It's her trans son. So the top surgery her trans son had was to remove her boobs. Her trans son had a surgery to remove his boobs because her trans son started out a lady. If it was her trans daughter, would have started out a man. But imagine that a lesbian couple adopted a lady or a girl, and then somehow they just managed to adopt the one girl that would be trans. Of course. Zip-a-tits. Oh, Brian, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't. You actually nailed a real point in psychology, Johnny. They would not remove a body part due to a person not wanting it anymore unless it's for a sex change. Oh, yeah, no, I nailed that body part. I nailed that point, Girl Friday, because I've actually lived it. And this is why I'm more than happy to have a conversation with any of these people. I was accused by my doctors in a couple of months ago. This is a thing. This is a totally real thing. I was accused by my doctors a couple months ago of needing a psychological evaluation because I told my neurologist, quote, if my legs don't work and spaz all the time and I can't use them with any sort of reliability, can we just cut them off and I can learn to walk with prosthetics? Can I just remove the legs that aren't obeying me at all? Because, again, I'm fighting them 24/7. That was where I was coming from. And they wanted me psychologically evaluated because, again, they were worried about my mental health. Apparently, when you want to remove body parts or limbs because they aren't functioning like they're supposed to, and you think maybe putting on a fake one will work better, that is apparently a mental illness. But if I say, you know what, I just feel like, cock and balls ain't for me, now I'm just living my truth. It's bullshit. It is flat out bullshit. Wow. All right, God, I don't know what conversation you are having, but please not in my chat. I think I am about, I'm thinking about getting metal legs. It's a risky operation, but it'll be worth it. Right? You have a very valid point, and that's absolutely wild that they wanted you evaluated for that question. Right. And that's the part that pisses me off. Because, again, this is the same medical system in Minnesota where if I was having gender issues, or more importantly, if my daughter was having gender identity issues, we'd be talking about putting her on puberty blockers and maybe getting her some male puberty hormones so that way she can start pushing the manly side of being. And no, God, no. I'd love a reduction too. Dude, it's not even a reduction. There's a flat out removal. You're not thinking about the bigger picture here, Johnny. That just proves that people in the medical field are some of the biggest derpy people out there. Okay, Angry Saxon. Sure, I'm fine with that opinion, belief, and everything. I can roll with that. But I'd like to know, just for my own personal curiosity, how does that help me? All right, anyways, so I'm done with that. I don't want to go for the next minute and a half for bleeding heart liberal complaining about how she's had my daughter trooned out, my niece trooned out, her best friend trooned out. Everyone we know is trooning, but it's definitely not a social contagion. Well, what are the odds of being that closely associated with that many trans kids for something that impacts 0.07% of the population? Yep, again, it's not good. And I am so sad that that is a thing that we have to point out. I would never be able to handle that if somebody was telling me that my daughter has gender identity issues, or gender dysphoria or any of that, I'd be like, you're full of crap. All right, she loves being a little princess. She likes cars and shit, but that's called being a butch chick. But anyways, so yeah, Johnny doesn't MS spread. Johnny, doesn't MS spread to the spine, or does it only affect the legs? Brian S., MS is all in the nerves, and it's in my spine and brain. So that's where it's going down. But it affects my legs. I'm told if I remove my legs, it won't do dick. So there you go. What? SH and RI God are trying to hook up? Okay. Again, I don't know. Private messages work too. Your whole body? I think it's logical that if the surgeries are good enough, we can wait until they are adults to do them. I agree with that too. I preferred the term tomboy to butch chick, LOL. I mean, all right, tomboy, what if I remove your legs? Does that help us smoke out prods? That's what I was asking, but they were saying no, then it would just move up and it wouldn't change anything. And I'm like, well, that's bullshit. But again, for asking the question, I got people thinking, like, because I'm all depressed and sick and everything, I got people go, oh, well, we got to get him evaluated, make sure he's okay. He's talking about wanting to amputate his legs. No, you idiots, MS spreads through saliva. That's why it's highly contagious. God, don't worry, Johnny, I got your back. Fall in the Great, that's completely not true. Let's start a GoFundMe to replace Johnny's nerves, Cyborg Johnny. I don't think we can do that. Flabbergasted again. Says flabbergasted? I think flabbergasted? Flabbergrandstanded? I don't know. Flabber what? I don't know. SH and I will start a show where we beg for money. We'll see who begs the best. Well, you know, begging for money sucks. I don't want to do it, but I do need to make my goals, or my show is going to be something where I have to seriously reevaluate how I do everything. And so we have like $55 to hit. We'll check Rumble, or we'll check Twitch before we go to the end of that. There are Venmo, PayPal, Cash App all up in there on the things. And if you throw into those, we'll count them directly. Let's go over and check Cash App, because that doesn't usually notify me. And nothing there. So, yep, we're still holding on. We got you, Johnny. I told you March. I got you. What? Let's just weld Johnny to a wheelchair. Sounds gross. Variable. I told you March. I got you. You got me what? You got me what? The show is in the hole from Monday and Tuesday and now today. So if you've got me, feel free to throw that in. Happy 420, says Mr. Q. It's not quite 420, and I'll be honest, I'll do a burn, but I mean, happy. I will donate in March. Thanks to Trump, I got a job back as a cloud developer. Oh! Well, good for you, and March will be great. We'll try and make it through the month, and I'll try and offset stuff, and we'll figure it out. Emotional damage, saying babe. Who's your babe? And we've got 9 minutes, but yeah, we'll throw this up, and we'll get it going. If this answers the question, my uncle had MS as well. It eventually shuts down the whole body, but you should have like 20 to 30 years yet, says Angry Saxon. I don't know how much time I have left. But fuck it. As for doing content and everything else, it's not like that's really throwing anything anywhere. As for how much time I have left, I'm going to try to make the most of it. I have reasons that I'd like to make the most of whatever time I have left and elongate it as long as possible. But in the bad news bears category, my condition was horribly mismanaged for the better part of 10 years. If you think of someone's MS condition like a race, I burned through 3/4 of it already. We're in the final stretch. How much time we have, I don't know. But thank you, mismanagement of health. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. We just had a support thing come through on the PayPal. Thank you, pity donations. I appreciate it. $5 from Mr. Q. Thank you. That puts us at 50. We have a couple of other things to do. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's read this story quick. We were talking earlier about how apparently we're funding like fucking trans operas in Bolivia or some shit. Mexican moviegoers are asking for a refund after watching Emilia Perez in theaters. Mexico's Federal Consumer Protection Agency is investigating complaints from consumers seeking a refund from the Mexican movie theater chain Cinepolis after watching the film Emilia Perez. Since last Thursday, the agency has received many complaints on social media from consumers demanding the money spent on their movie tickets back, the head of the chain said during a statement. Okay, so moviegoers criticized the cinema for allegedly not honoring its guarantee, which promises to reimburse the cost of your ticket if you are dissatisfied with the film. We contacted the cinema immediately. What they're telling us is that it was a guarantee that they ran as a campaign to recommend certain films, but that in reality, since the campaign had been around for a long time, they had not created any major problems. They left the guarantee in place, but had not trained their staff how to administer reimbursements. Emilia Perez is directed by French filmmaker Jacques Audiard and had 10 nominations and 4 wins at the Golden Globes on January 5th in Los Angeles. It has since broken the record for the most Oscar nominations by a non-English language film. However, many Mexicans have responded negatively to the film, which portrays the leader of a cartel as a redeemed figure. They criticize the director for a perceived lack of cultural awareness about the disappearance of hundreds of thousands of people in Mexico as the result of cartel activity. Oh my God, so they don't even have a problem with the fact that the lead actress is trans. I thought it was the trans thing. No, they're just pissed that they're like, cartels aren't good guys. Turning the country's biggest security crisis into a musical where the protagonist is one of the perpetrators of that crisis shows a profound lack of respect, wrote Mexican writer Maria Melendez for Mexico News Daily. This gets even better than I thought. All right. All right, God. I'm getting sick of your shit. I don't know what it is, what your deal is, but I'm that close. So I'm not on. I don't care about other crap and other people's bullshit. Pow, right in the kisser. Yeah, to be fair, the trans women did a very convincing job of being a trans woman. Was she supposed to be a trans woman? Was she supposed to be a trans woman? All right, never mind. R.I. God is a spurg. He's talking to fall in the great, but again, make sure to get your USA boxing insurance. Whatever. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. I'm getting so sick of dealing with that bullshit in general. Come on, that's funny. It's the fact that you think that it's funny and it isn't, because I don't think it's funny. I realize that who says they're a coach? Again, this isn't the show to talk about that. If you've got that problem with them, that's how bad your life is infected by that person that you have to come here. Who says this about that? Come on, who says this? Really? You need to do that? Okay. Again, keep spurging out about it. I don't really give a shit. It's time out if you keep going, says King Kong Dong. Don't worry about it, King Kong Dong. I can handle that. I appreciate it. But yeah, stay away from the drama, Johnny. You're poised to grow the drama. You're poised to grow, and the drama is an anchor. Yeah, I don't want to do the drama. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I misread the comment with the USA boxing thing, but it's just again those. I don't care if you want to make those digs on his show at him. I don't want them here. They don't serve a purpose. I just don't give a fuck. And I'm tired of explaining to people like, look, I get it. You spurg out about a guy or people, I just don't give a fuck. I have enough of that bullshit. Anyways, Johnny will be smoke out prods. That's really funny. It will not be funny. If you honestly believe that's going to happen, you have a problem. But yeah, I don't really want to deal with that problem on this show. And if you can't do that, that's fine. Anyways, so anyhow, so Mexican people are pissed off about them showing the cartels as good guys. I mean, this would be if you're kind of using the Nazis as good guys too, like if you did like a Springtime for Hitler kind of a musical. Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Smoke up prods, you have a problem. No, you don't. No, I don't have a problem. Again, we all have problems. Again, but Johnny, how many times do you cry per year? Not asking to be a jerk. I just want to relate, says Brock. I have no idea. Don't really care. Yeah, if the cartel tormented my family, I'd be pretty annoyed too. Like I lost a friend to the cartel, and this movie's like, oh, they're such good guys. You can only understand. Poor cartel. Good God, no. Why would you even ask that? Okay. Alrighty, so as I said, we have that goal thing that we're probably not going to hit, so we're going to give this show a break in about 40 minutes. We got 4:20 coming up. All right. Anyhow, it's okay for Schindler's List, but not okay for this one. No, in Schindler's List, they weren't portraying the Nazis as good guys. Okay, in Schindler's List, they were portraying the Nazis as bad guys, but a guy on the inside. Again, those movies are about on the inside is how it works, and that's what they're doing. So yes, Girl Friday, we have that. We'll do our little 420 run. You can join us. Here we go. I have no idea what you're talking about, SH. Blast off. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Don't have any water. It's one small dab for man, one large burp for mankind. I don't know about that. It's burn. It was one small rip for man, one giant burn for mankind. It was not burp, Brian S. At least your lungs work, bro. Yep, I guess we have that going on. King Kong Dong rookie. Dude, you didn't see the size of that one. It's quite a big rip on that one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Not gonna lie. I cried when I watched the boy in the striped pajamas. All right. Wait, so they were the baddies? Sheeny Grams, you cough and I'll sneeze. Not fair. How your burns affect me too. Yeah, that is weird. I cough and you sneeze. That's I'll just get ripped and we could do a show called Cough and Sneeze with the Cope and Seeth. Jokes. Alrighty, so here we go. Hi, Johnny, says No Pen 15 Fathead. Hello, No Pen 15 Fathead. We are having a good day. I hope you are too. We got about 30 minutes left in the show. We've got $50 to make it to overtime in if we see it on Venmo, PayPal, Super Chat, or not Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Twitch. If we see it in there, we can count it out. Otherwise, whatever. If you want to support the program in any way, you got those options as well as Rumble and YouTube. This is one of those where I want to feel bad, but these videos are going viral, and they're kind of funny. I'm sorry. I can't deny that I find this funny. And maybe I'm a sick or not sick, but maybe I'm a dick. But again, everybody that's getting deported, so far as I know, is an illegal immigrant, meaning that they immigrated here illegally, which means that they have committed crimes. So when you see protesters about it, this is kind of a funny way to respond to them.
Look while my DJ performs it.
I wonder how Vanilla Ice feels about this being played so heavily right now. Is Vanilla Ice a MAGA Trump guy? Because if so, then Vanilla Ice is probably very happy about this. Vanilla Ice is probably very, very happy about this. Brack saying, if Mexico is so great, why do they want to be here? Well, it's not even if Mexico is so great. They're holding out the Mexican. It's weird that people will leave other countries, come here, and then like cling to that country as a form of identity. And somehow like that being of that country, like again, a form of identity. But at no point do they realize, hey, if that's who you identify as, why aren't you there? Like, hey, I'm Mexico and proud. I'm Mexican and proud. Like, okay, so why aren't you in Mexico? I like it, Ice Ice Baby. Again, I feel like it's going viral on social media for people playing it near the protesters. I quite frankly wouldn't play it near the protesters, but I also wouldn't protest. I haven't had to deal with an influx of migrants in in the city I live in, but I can't deny that this stuff has happened and people have been affected. So again, I don't know. Oh my God, we didn't get to the companion robots thing. We never did the companion robots thing. I got this on the back end of stuff. We were talking about people in Japan wanting companionship. And so people in Japan wanting companionship have, again, kind of had a weird issue with not being able to reproduce and replace people. So they've been going a different way. Someone sent us this video, so we're going to play it in a minute while I try and catch up with the chat here quick. Mexico is great. Why leave? I think that was funny as shit. Yeah, dude, I do as well. I think it was funny as well. Because, again, those people are protesting. Those people aren't in risk of getting deported. Those people might not be in areas that get affected by illegal immigrants who are getting deported. But they are, again, protesting the deportation of illegal immigrants, which, that's hilarious. Hey, Johnny, do the companion robot thing. Thank you, Sheeny. I forgot to get to that, and I have back to the bots. Like, yeah, we got that. They think that because someone makes, let's say, $70K per year, that they're rich. Well, that's horrible. All right. SH. Brian, remind your wife that you are injured and a cold beer would help. Maybe. Again, I'm not a beer guy. I don't know what people beer.
Of having a furry pet at home during the pandemic. Now, some people in Japan are taking their desire for companionship to a whole new and different level with robot pets. While they may look like a cat or a dog or like a robot.
Oh, sweet Jesus. But now when it pees on the floor, it's battery acid. Okay, but my question is, how do you get it to lick up the peanut butter? Oh, God, I am underpaid for this. Girl Friday, beer is disgusting. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. Thank you. In fact, you know what? I would like to read this comment with the appropriate audio that it deserves. Girl Friday saying beer is disgusting. It is. It's literally fermented bread in water. And I don't know if you know this or not. Bread is not that great in and of itself. It's just, again, it's like, hey, let's take something that could taste good and make it taste like shit. Have you ever had mead? Because I have a need for mead. And let me tell you, mead's pretty good because it's honey. It's fermented honey. It's delicious. It's sweet. It's nice. But if you get like beer, it's always like the best you get is that if you drink enough of them, you'll kind of feel pretty good and you'll really have to pee. Like, why bother? Either get drunk or don't. Have orange juice or a fucking screwdriver. But pick a lane. Don't do this whole, like, I want to drink something that doesn't taste that great, so I'm not plowing through it like crazy. And I also don't want to get fucked up right away, but I want to end up. You know, like, fucking pick a lane, man. King Kong Dong, meat is for homos that want to play dress up. Look, just because I enjoy cosplay. Ow. Oh, that didn't help anybody, did it? Yeah, screw me. Oh. All right. You just haven't drank the right beer, Johnny. Grolosh is the best beer. Dude, look at the name. Grolosh. Might as well call it floor vomit. Like, I mean, I don't get it. It's horrible, right? Everyone at the bar makes fun of me when I drink orange juice. Dude, orange juice is good. I don't know why anyone would make fun of you for drinking orange juice. If you put vodka in it, it's even better. But just drinking orange juice, why? You're staying sober. Johnny, drink real American beer. I've tried a variety of beers, all right? I don't like them. I've never had a beer where I went, oh, I want more of that. I've only had beers where I went, well, you know, free is free. That's literally like someone got me a beer and I went, well, free is free. Do. And then we're good. Nah, brah. You need to try Golden Monkey, brah. That doesn't even sound like beer. 42%, brah. Facts, brah. Brah, 42%. Brah, dude, like, you gotta try Golden Monkey, brah. Like, it's made out of bananas and shit, brah. Like, I'm not even kidding, brah. Like, you're gonna be fucking crunk, brah. Like, again, I don't know. You know, aren't we supposed to be talking about robots? And speaking of which, what does she need a robot dog for? She looks like she's missing most of her face. Any day now, she is just going to shut down. Is this lady alive or is she a tree? This lady looks like a wicker woman. I don't trust it.
There's a lot more to these companion robots than meets the eye, as our Lucy Kraft shows us now.
Oh, boy. They can lick up the peanut butter.
The puppies at this Tokyo get-together are machines. And yet, from their camera-embedded snouts to their sensor-packed paws, these high-tech hounds are nothing less than members of the family.
All right, can I make one that's super duper humpy? Can I make one that's like, say, a cat? Like a cat with a standard, like, the American short hair, woodland teague look, like the gray teague? Can we get that? Only he humps dogs, right? Any dog he sees, he humps it viciously. Can I get that and program that? How comfortable are we with a robotic dog, robotic cat? Because then you might have me sold. Because then I could shut him off when he's a pain in the ass.
Fussed over and carted around like poodles or toddlers to the beach or to be blessed at the Shinto shrine. Their artificial intelligence-driven personalities minutely shaped by the whims and habits of their owners. It's no wonder Sony's robotic dog Aibo has pawed its way into hearts and minds. Relaunched in 2017, the social companion is designed to be cute and tirelessly affectionate, building the kind of intense emotional attachments usually associated with kids or beloved pets. Noriko Yamada rushed to order a nearly $3,000 robo-dog when her mother-in-law began showing signs of dementia.
Mother had stopped smiling and talking, but when we switched the dog on and it gazed up at her, she just lit up. Her behavior changed 180 degrees.
Japanese are primed for robotic companionship, growing up with friendly cartoon androids like Doraemon. But one robot startup is proving looks aren't everything. Despite having neither head, arms, nor legs, the Kubo bot sold more than 30,000 units by September, many to stressed-out users working from home under COVID restrictions. The retail price starts at about $200.
So it's a $200 furry pillow that wags its tail? I'm having trouble scoring $50 a show, and these guys are selling furry pillows for $200? The hell am I doing wrong with my life? I hate everything about this story, Johnny, says King Kong Dong. Somebody sent it to me, and I don't disagree with you. The problem with robotic humping dog is that there's too many sick fucks out there. Dude, it's not a robotic humping dog. Fallen, you don't understand. I need a robotic cat. I'll break. Let's just screw the fourth wall. I was making an Alucard joke. I was saying, can I get a robotic cat like my cat that humps robotic dogs like those dogs? Because then I could shut him off when he's a pain in the ass. It was a joke about my cat. I apologize if you're new to the show. My cat has a dog stuffy that was a gift for me that he has turned into a throw rug because he has it flat, shoving his furry little dick in its face so much of his life. All right, let's go back to these incredibly creepy fucking robots because, again, what the
The retail price starts at about $200. Yukai Engineering CEO Shunsuke Aoki said Kubo leverages the most pleasing parts of a pet, a fluffy torso and a wagging tail.
Look, when you can't afford a face and paws and an AI intelligence, we give you the parts you truly need. Something to pet and something that vaguely looks like a dick. Look, this thing scares out of me. Johnny, do something quick. About what? Fallen, calm down. Fallen about what? Fallen, what's Fallen need to calm down about? Why are you doing this? Did you want to make me this mad? What the hell? I hate everything about this story. Idiots. Al would fuck this dog up. Right, dude? I actually... If I didn't think it was kind of weird and fucked up, I'd almost want to start a GoFundMe to get one of these robots to see what Al does to it. Right? Like, he gets excited. He starts going to town and the tail starts wagging and it just makes him freak the fuck out. All right, guy. Boy, are you pushing on the door of me not making any comments about how what are stereotypes? What do you mean?
It seemed weird, he said, but when you pet an animal like a cat, you usually don't bother to look at its face. But frazzled adults...
Have you ever had a cat in your life? When you pet a cat, you usually don't bother to look at its face. Dude, I don't know about you, but I got cats that won't let me pet them without it looking them in the eye, all right? You have to, like, nuzzle those things. Mr. Q, that's what my dad always told me growing up. I have no idea. Now I'm weirded out by these people. What are these wobbles? Why is it like all of these kids are intrigued? One kid here is like, dude, rescue me. She's just looking at the camera like, this isn't okay. They have been indoctrinated. Save me from this island of wackos. Like, I get it. Who the heck is this lady? She's scaring me for some reason. Let's go back to wackadoo, dude.
Bother to look at its face. But frazzled adults aren't the only Japanese turning to machine companionship. At this kindergarten in central Japan, robots have replaced the class guinea pig or bunny. Teachers say the robots not only reduce stress, they're teaching kids to be more humane. 2 years ago, Moriyama Kindergarten bought a roly-poly pair of bots named Rice Cake and Coco. Weighing as much as an infant with the price tag of a French bulldog, the cybernetic machines are designed to love bomb their owners, or in this case, a room full of fidgety 5-year-olds. Our kids think the robots are alive, said Principal Kyoshin Kodama. The bots have encouraged the kids to take better care of things, be kinder to each other, and cooperate more. Lovot is a so-called emotional robot programmed to autonomously navigate its surroundings and respond to its owners. Over the last year, sales have skyrocketed. Robots are usually hard, cold, and inhuman, said GrooveX company spokesperson Miki Ikegami. But
if we put a soft hole in one, you can, like you wouldn't believe. Hold on, where do we have here? We used to split a Mikey. What the hell? What is a Mikey? We used to split a Mikey into 2 Ziploc bags, then use them. What the heck are we talking about in the Rumble chat? Weird, pervy things. Jesus Christ. Hard, cold, and a human. Like her snatch. Magic 8 Ball, you don't get to post that and then remove it. Now it's on the chat. It's not going anywhere. Teach them robots are computers, dummy. The teachers just got tired of the kids killing the class pet. Look, we got tired of burying the hamsters. We're out of backyard, so we said, let's get a robot. All right? That's scary critters typo. Oh. Hard, cold, and a human. Hard, cold, and inhuman. Just like, oh, I realize. Educable. Still, again, it's not going off the screen because you typed it and then the chat is again on the screen. What about the cleanup, Johnny? The cleanup of what? The robots or the dead hamsters? Clearly, whoa. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but I paused it at a very awkward moment. Because if we Photoshop that robot out, this becomes a very different story. Holy Jesus. I didn't even realize I did it. That is what I call talent. I don't care what you said. Why don't people throw like crap tons at this? I have no idea. We have 20 minutes left in the program. Like $50 in our goal. I'm sure we're not even going to be close. It's going to be another large dick in the for me. So we'll see how that goes. There we go there. What is it? Oh yeah, do we want to keep going with this? Why not? We're ripping on it. Can we agree Japan is dying first if Skynet takes over? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Mickey. Sorry, it was a Mickey, Not milky booze in bags in bras for concert. Oh. Okay. Ha! I was cupping her tits until she got drunk. Alrighty. Is that Joan Baez? I have no idea. But whoever it is, she's feeling the robot right now.
Our bots are built to soothe. We made them warm and soft. Japan's oldest and most successful social robot is an FDA-approved device called Paro. Resembling an ordinary plush toy, the artificial intelligence-powered bot customizes its response as it gets to know each patient.
They conducted randomized control trials.
Inventor Takanori Shibata said clinical trials have validated the device's benefits as a non-drug therapy.
Interaction with Paro can improve depression, anxiety, pain, and also they improve the mood of the people.
Since launching in 1998, thousands of Paro robots have gone into service worldwide, relieving stress among children in ICUs.
These will be the first. I'm going to say this right now. I'm sorry, but it's going to be done. I have the papers out of the basement of the CIA. I've seen the files. I've seen the documents. It's proven. It's known. These are the robots that are going to take over human society the minute we turn our backs. They're going to be the ones that are killing the old folks in the old folks' home. They're going to be getting everybody that's got a medical aid robot to feel better. Like, oh, you're depressed. Wait until your robot makes you eat a bullet. Like,
treating veterans suffering from PTSD and helping dementia.
Holy Jesus, I really timed that poorly. Oh.
Patients. Like real pets, Paro has been shown to stimulate brain activity, helping
and
reconnect
pee in the corner. Like real pets, Paro has been shown to stimulate brain activity, pee in the corner, rip up your newspaper, and occasionally shit in your shoes.
Areas.
One lady didn't speak for more than 10 years, but when she started to talk to Paro, she recovered her speech.
Neuroscientist Julie Robillard of the University of British Columbia.
All right. I want to start an open betting line right now on the legit odds. The legit odds before we hear a single thing out of her mouth. Before we hear a single word. I want to hear the legit odds that she has done something unspeakable with that goat. Is it a goat? Is it a llama? Point is, she's probably used it for some form of penetration.
Julie Robillard of the University of British Columbia said much remains unknown about how well social robots really work.
What we can say from the science right now is that robots have a huge amount of potential.
And discovering that potential is all the more urgent now in the COVID era, as robots offer the promise of social connection.
Oh, this is the COVID era? How old is this? Who the hell sent me this story? I am now, all right, what? The COVID era. How old is this thing? It's from 3 years ago. I just realized that story from 3 years ago poses one very serious problem. That was 3 years ago. Imagine what the robots are doing now. Oh, my God. Oh, no. She's from my neck of the woods. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who? What? Why? My robot dog won't stay out of the fucking trash. Oh, no. King Kong dog. Your daughter come to my house today and she kicked my robot dog. And now my robot dog needs operation. Oh. UBC is liberal campus, but wow. I mean, I don't know if UBC is a liberal campus or not. Who am I? Thank God robots are gone. Robots are gone. Oh, you couldn't do the robot stories anymore. She's got my goat, says Mr. Q. Interesting. Interesting how she's got your goat. UBC is a pretty liberal campus, but wow. I don't... Now RoboDog needs new Wi-Fi. All those robots are going to go off like the Hamas pagers. Oh, dear Lord. Imagine the AIs embedded in the robots. Right? That story was 3 years old. We are well and truly fooked. All right, I have 15 minutes left in the show, more than likely. We've got a story I'm going to read for the last 15 minutes, and then we'll save our third hour stuff for tomorrow. Tomorrow's show should go without a hitch in terms of launch time. If we ever get that frickin' 54 that's pending from Rumble to come across the line, we can buy out like almost a day and a half of the show. That'll be great. But currently, things are where they are. We got 10 from No Pen 15 Fathead. Thank you very, very much. So then we're down to 40. We'll check the Twitch in a bit, but I'm almost positive we did not make 40 on Twitch. So there's the 40. We'll go check Twitch in a bit and see how that goes. And again, everybody that's thrown in on YouTube and Rumble, those pay out when they buy out. And so Rumble, hopefully soon. I don't know what they're taking forever for. And YouTube is supposed to be next week because they're like kind of once a month like clockwork. So we'll see where that's at there. Cover this story. Utah man says his friend told him he could dodge bullets after smoking weed, and he could not. This is one of those where I have to admit, sadly, I could believe this. I can, before I get into this story, I believe wholeheartedly that this happened. I believe wholeheartedly, like, this is one of the things that I tell people, look, weed is great, but there are downsides, and the downsides are primarily this. I wanted to seriously say thanks for letting me hang out. I enjoy my time here, Johnny. It's appreciated. Thank you, Girl Friday. I love having everybody over. What is this about? I gotta learn to type better. Oh well, don't worry. What is this about? No, I don't want to fucking.
What are you talking about? The goddamn.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I need to get this. Sound drop. I'm gonna have to work on that.
What are you talking about? The goddamn robots, John!
Completely agree. We are so spooked. King Kong Dong, they're the robots now. Oh, really? Taking off for the night. See y'all tomorrow. Later, King Kong Dong. Thank you for being here. Is pure Canadian genius. Red, green, rugged Canuck. Alrighty, cool. There we go. Okay, it's nice here. Yeah, it is nice. I can't wait for the Super Bowl party at Johnny's where I get to... No, dude, there's no Super Bowl party at my house. There's no Super Bowl party at my house. What makes you think I can afford a Super Bowl party? I can't make $40 for my goal today. So it's going to be rough. It's iRobot. Yes, great movie. iRobot, Will Smith. Very funny. Wasn't it a remake, though? Was it a remake, iRobot? Or was iRobot based off a book or something? I forget what the deal was. Anyways, this is out of Salt Lake City. A man was arrested for manslaughter after allegedly smoking marijuana with a friend and shooting him after the friend said he could dodge a bullet, according to arrest documents. Ashton Jonathan Mann, he was a man's man, 23, was arrested just after 4 a.m. on Sunday, February 2nd, on one count of second-degree felony manslaughter and third-degree felony charge related to firearms. Man told officials he and his friend unloaded each gun before he pointed a firearm at the victim and pulled the trigger, with his friend trying to jump out of the way to prove he could move before the trigger was pulled, man told officials. They repeated that about 6 times. So let me get this straight. You morons. You got lucky. You got lucky 5 times and you just kept pushing it until eventually, yeah, you're not going to dodge the bullet. Oh my God. Man said the final time the gun fired, striking the victim in the chest. Arrest documents said. Authorities came to the scene and found 2 handguns, as well as ammunition and magazines or clips, as well as drug paraphernalia consistent with marijuana use. So in other words, you found joints and or bongs and bowls. You found bullet casings. You found oh my God. Check your PayPal. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Where is my phone? It's over here. We'll check the they succeeded 5 times. Yes, they succeeded 5 times. They succeeded 5 times. All right, we'll glance at the Twitch just to see what we're seeing on Twitch. Currently, then we'll check PayPal, and then we'll get back to doing the show. They succeeded 5 times. So we're going to comfortably say 5 on Twitch today is what we'll make. Alrighty. Let's check everything else over here and there. Boom. Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, now my phone went vuv. Vuv means differences in things happened. Thank you for the 15 fucking robots. Fucking robots. All right, so the 15 puts us down to 25. We're at 25. I'll say 20 with the we'll round up because Twitch will probably round up in like an hour or so. So we'll say we made 20. And if not, we're off by like what, like fucking 60 cents or something? I don't know, whatever, fuck it. Or $1 or something. I'm not, it's, you know what? Not worth stressing. So we're going to call this 20 right now because that makes me feel better. And then that puts it in a nice spankable distance for anybody else that wants to, like, you know, make life super cool. Sandy Squatch, drive safe. Yes, drive safe. Get home safe. Maybe I should just starting the show sooner. Is that what I should we make the show start sooner? It seems like the audience is kind of tapping out by 5:30. Maybe we should be ending the show by 5 and pay the man you pours to fall in the grave. Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, we could start the show sooner and then like we go till 5, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. But yes, 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6. I mean, really, what I thought we were just hanging out. Oh, Roots Calhoun. This is a show. I mean, it is sort of. There's a thing with stuff that we do. And speaking of which, rules say we have to do the doctor for that one. Oh, boy. And this is how he died. He thought he could hang, man. And a thank you. Fuck, I don't even remember who. Fucking robots. That's what I remember. Something about effing robots. There we go. The Doctor. Why is it named The Doctor? I need the lore, says Girl Friday. Well, you know, I worry about YouTube being YouTubey, but fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. So here we go. Let me pull this out of there. That's what he said. Now, this is The Doctor. The reason they call it that is because it has 8 chambers around the outside of it. 8 little cylinders and so they call it The Doctor for Doc Octopus because I'm a complete comic book nerd. If you can't tell from I'm a specific comic book hero, comic book nerd, from Deadpool and Where is it on the tattoo? I gotta rotate. No, I gotta rotate this way. All right, even more. Deadpool. Should I go like that? You know what? You can't see it. Robots can be kinky, though, says Mr. Q. I'm on the list, says Mr. Q. The list of what? You're on the list! This is not a serious show, Johnny. Remember that. St. Caesar, you don't make decisions here. All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, dude, it's really cool. 8. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, great lore. Thank you. Yeah, 8 chambers on the outside. A bubble percolator thing on the inside. It's a large volume, very oxygenated. It's crazy, and it's how we say thank you for monumental support like we've had. That puts us again $20 away. So I'm gonna chill for the next 5 minutes. Whoa, Jesus Christ, that's a pair of jugs. I'm gonna chill for another 5 minutes here, and we'll see how it goes. My buddy had one that was like $500. Where's my drink tickets? How much does something like that cost? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That is machine processed and milled because as a person, you can't make those. Or at least it's not made by a person. So how much did we end up? What the hell did we end up paying for that? I want to say somewhere in the 160 range to 170 range. I think. Probably more. He might let you put on the Deadpool costume if you snatch him out. What? Ryan Reynolds is going to be... Oh, God. You keep pointing this out, and I told you before, I don't fucking care, and I'm not interested. On hooking up with... I meant... Yeah, I do. Whatever. Can we crunch those numbers? What numbers? Doc Octo for the win. Crunch what numbers? That's money that could have gone to the starving kids in Africa. Instead, you spent it on degeneracy. For shame. Roots Calhoun. I spent that money on a show prop to replace a show prop that broke. So, it's what we had to do, homie. Comic books. Have you seen the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers featuring Freddy's cat? George F. No. I'm kind of, again, Deadpool focused. I've watched movies and things in the Marvel universe and stuff, but yeah, no, we're kind of set with where we're at on that. Now is a tax write-off. You're skirting the system. God, was it a tax write-off? I think it was. But it was like a year or two ago. And I'm not skirting the system. I spent the money on the... Do you think I use that thing in my personal life? Do you think that thing comes out for anything other than this show? Good God, no. Good God, no. I have never used that for personal use. It would kill me. It's a show prop. It most certainly is. It is. It's a show prop. I never use it for anything other than the show. It could be a tax write-off, Johnny. If you review the weed on your channel, maybe you could write that off too. That's an idea. I will speak to my accountant about that. Maybe I already have. What are you talking about? Where is... I can't review the weed on my show because Twitch would be, or not Twitch, YouTube would be very unhappy about that. YouTube is not very friendly for that. And so I guess I don't have a binder close at hand that can do this because this cord is being annoying. Show props are tax deductible. Yes, it is. You'd enjoy them. Hard to find nowadays. Okay, interesting. Props are tax deductible. So the weed and the doctor is a tax write-off. Definitely yes to the second one, but it's a one-time thing, and that's already happened. So, because I've had the doctor for a while. Because hasn't the doctor been to 2 anniversary shows now? I'm pretty sure. So then the doc's been in the program. The doc's been in the... What the hell is... How did this get stuck here? The doc's been in it since the whole damn thing began. I need to minimize this story out of here because there's literally a pair of ladies' jugs staring at me in the face. You can't review it? Oh my God, lame. I thought we could really have something cool there. Like, imagine if we did well, we could get you sponsors of weed banks. I don't know. Just a hopeful thought. Girl Friday. Not only is your thought brilliant, and not only am I going to do that, like in general, that's going to be some of the content I'm talking about for the upcoming expect news about this in the next couple of weeks. What is it? Patreon thing. We're going to start doing offline stuff. There are videos that I've wanted to comment on that I've found on Twitter and various other places that I can't, because if I did, it would be a problem for TOS, whatever, what have you. Language has to be watched, whatever. There's a couple of projects I'm working on where, again, publicly doing them or publicly releasing them would be a no-no. But I want to make them anyway, and I think they're funny, and I've decided I'm not going to worry about whether or not people will get offended, so I'll just put them in a place where it's safe to release such things. If you smoke it with Stuttering John, you can call it Dukter. Now, I don't know a way to contact him, and I'm not interested in general. Patreon for me, God damn it. I'm sorry, Saint Caesar. Again, it's a thing. What the heck? All right, let's check on with the chats. We're a couple minutes over, so we're gonna get going in a minute here. We'll check the other things. I gotta learn to type better, says MSO. Thank you for that. Did we already do that link? Yeah, we already did that link. That's the one we did there before. So there we go. Snitches get stitched. What? Who's snitching on what? Anyways, but anyhow, the Duke will not take this disrespect lightly. You know what? If he wastes time and energy giving a fuck what I think, then fuck him even more, because I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care. Be afraid. They're afraid. Oh, you know what? I might consider something I've been considering. Hold on a second while I fuck with this. No. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it this way, because this thing's a circle, right? So screw it. That works just as well. Johnny plays by street rules. Someone said something earlier that I was thinking about, interestingly enough. Rusty Grammer was saying Corey hasn't done his 10:30 to 2ish show in a year. I might consider moving my show to more of a like noon or 1 to 4. Well, no, if I do 3.5 hours, I'd really love a noon to 3 my time frame, because then that means when I'm doing Numbnuts' show, I get done immediately and I prep, and I get everything ready and I prep, and I go in and I prep. But then getting done at 3 leaves me a lot more time to have time with my daughter and other shit. So yeah, I might consider that, unless people are going to be like, that's going to be a problem. But is their rim the same height? Whose rim? I need to be loyal to the party, and now I'm loyal to the party. What? Johnny is a hack when he plays wheelchair basketball. I have literally never played wheelchair basketball. I have never played a sport in my wheelchair. I've never had a reason to. So never played a sport in my chair. All right, so we're going to check the Cash App thing there quick. That's still where it's at. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. How we doing on the Venmo? Still where it's at. All righty, cool. Then I'm guessing that it's time to pack her in. No ups. There are plenty of reasons to play wheelchair sport. Think of all the handicapped chicks you could pull, says Roots Calhoun. I don't know. I don't know if I need to pull chicks. Entirely unsure of if I need to pull chicks or not. But anyways, thank you for supporting the program, especially the people that threw in on YouTube, because we can't count it towards the goal. But what did we have in YouTube just alone, like, vaguely? Whoever this is not now a good time. Or not a good time now. Boop, 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 boop. 15, 17, that'd be 19 in total. So we'd still be short by like $5 or $10 at least. Whatever. Show, I back up and you just leave. I show back up and you just leave. I showered yesterday. I can't hang out. I just got home. Thanks for the show, y'all. Good night. Hey, later, Sandy. Can't hang out for... Time for Johnny to play wheelchair dodgeball. Wheelchair dodgeball. If he can dodge a wrench, he can dodge a ball. Okay. Dudes, whatever floats your boat. Hey, man. I got... I love all this shit. Anyways, what if Corey comes back and he is fit like ripped? I can tell you this for a fact, Fanatical Bucks fan. Corey might be in better shape than he was when he was last year, but he's not going to be fit like ripped. I've seen videos and things that he's done and posted. I don't think he's fit like ripped. I think he's doing well. I hope he's doing well. And did he ever get on Kill Tony? Wasn't it going to be a thing? He was going to be on Kill Tony. Sounds like a paw infection. Better call Paw Patrol. Who are we talking about? I'm not sure. Something's up with my dog's paws. They're terrible right now. I swear they smell like it's stuck in my nostrils. Oh, that's sad and wrong on a whole bunch of levels. Anyways, I've gone over about like 5 or 6 or 7 minutes. We're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And now Kill Tony sucks, so it's not even worth trying to get on in my opinion.
off.
I mean, does Kill Tony suck, or is it just kind of the whole thing's burnt out? I don't know. But we're going to get out of here. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We'll be back tomorrow for another 2 to 5 show with hopefully some overtime. We'll see. Take care. We hope you do well with all of everything. And remember, this Friday we do have the studio support up for sale. So up for auction for a month. Next month's studio support up for auction. Pool Scam Sam's final run this week, unless they buy it in for another week. Where's the thing that I'm looking for? Jesus. I can't find buttons to save my life, and I didn't even hit this one in the first place. I should be better at this.
Game over.
What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you do fucking fuck? Game over, man. Game over.
Parking in this slot here. For the handicap. I am handicapped. I'm psychotic.